right, welcome. This is the Mighty Misfit Menagerie.
Yes.
There was something in my nose when I did that. Sorry.
It's called air.
And we are doing a special mini-series about Relics and Cataclysm, which is based off this book that...
Rio wrote. Woo woo!
Yeah, sure.
What? That's the whole point of this?
I haven't sold a book in 3 days, so I'm trying real hard not to be depressed.
No!
Good, you're obsessing on it every day. Happy to hear that.
I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again this week. Did your group's DM publish a book? I didn't think so.
So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of groups DMs publish it. I mean,
But
Brendan Lawson
yours?
published
You watching this?
Okay.
Did yours?
it.
I do.
You need to try not
Are we
to
competing
see
with our
that.
audience?
Not-
I think whether you do or do not have a friend who
There is no
published a book,
Is it wrong?
all is good.
You know, Polina, why don't you just take it from here and then...
She should.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm a pack rat. That's all you need to know. That was beautiful.
do I...
Alina, do you really not want to? Because I will totally.
Okay.
We love
We're in 2019 and we meet Darcy. She is a pack rat. Where shifter where? She has her own oddity shop. What's yours is mine.
Yes.
My favorite shop name.
She's working. Her mom stops by. She's like, dude, you gotta help your cousin Ernesto. He's been arrested and accused of murder. And she's like, here's this person that you should hire, and you need to do that right now. And the card that she gives her is for Unseen Forces, and this was recommended by the Trove. Darcy is like, okay, I'll have to help at every stage of the investigation. Then we meet Cole, and he's working with his buddy Franklin at PLEB, our preternatural
Licensing and Enforcement Bureau.
thank you.
And also, Easter egg. I use preternatural and paranormal almost interchangeably in the book, I believe. So, like, I don't think even the government knows what the P stands for.
For them.
It's because the P is silent.
Yeah.
It's uppercase and lowercase.
We meet Asgir and Hunter, and they also work there, and everybody gets an email asking them to go to the director's office. 3 agents have been chewed up and killed in Tucson, AZ, and you fucking guys have to work together to figure it out. We go back to Darcy. She meets Thea, who works at Unseen Forces. Thea's like, yeah, I'll help. No hesitations whatsoever. We call PLEB first thing. We're like, let's start there. And they send us to these 3, so we decide to meet up with them. We share some intel. We're like, we're going to go interrogate Ernesto. And Asgir asks some questions. It's very peculiar. Ernesto's like, he doesn't have a right to a lawyer because he's, I guess. And
Yeah.
Okay. And he's being held because the second victim's boots that were bloody were found in his place. But he doesn't have a motive, and he wasn't working with the dead people. So he's like, ask the dead. And we're like, oh. We'll ask the person in Unseen Forces who happens to speak to the dead. So we decide that... Oh my God, Darcy. I just said it like 5 times. So we decide Darcy is going to be a part-time worker with Unseen Forces, and we can sign a contract directly with PLEB so we can get paid recapitated.
I loved you in a good place.
Thank you.
Nessa is the medium at Unseen Forces.
Nessa.
Do we have something to confess at?
No.
I still am upset that Nessa's last name is not Sari.
What?
Nessa Sari?
Oh. Well, that's you guys were at PLEB when we left.
Oh, good.
So,
You gotta send the thing.
and you had, I mean, you're, as far as I know, you're still in the little mirror room.
No, I thought we left.
I
We were
had-
going to.
We had just decided and set on a plan of action to go use the medium.
Notion presented you with a contract, which you then signed
That's
Mhm.
right.
because Cole convinced you.
Yes.
So, do we need to go somewhere for you to do this whole thing?
Well, it's not her. Is it you? Is it you? Do you
I'll consult my unseen forces. And I call Nessa.
on her Nokia? No. Do we have enough?
Hello.
Hey, where are you?
Just doing some office hours.
Okay,
Filling
cool.
out some paperwork.
Okay, cool. We're coming back, and we got some dead pleb agents we're gonna try to talk to.
Okay.
Chewed up, Nessa. Chewed.
You feel like it's an accidental death or a murder?
How do you accidentally chew someone to death?
Well, so being eaten by animals is technically an accidental
I
death.
guess they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It looks like murder. It looks like maybe shifter teeth, even. Is
Well-
that what we found out?
Well, if it's murder, I would need to go to the scene of the crime. If it's an accidental death, I can do it from here.
Okay, I think we should probably meet where one of the dead people was chewed up and start there. I'll text you the location.
We have the pawn shop in South Tucson.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking at you all, waiting for you to tell me a location to go to.
Oh,
He has all the shit.
I do. Can I?
I just know where Nosto's shop is. I don't know that's actually where they found. I mean, that's where you have the boots.
And it was in the alleyway behind the shop. He said, right, that he found it.
A couple alleyways down, but yeah,
Okay.
near the shop.
So I mean, I can get you an approximate.
And all the
location, but
murders were in that general area.
Do these guys know?
That's what I was saying. You guys should have it on
We-
your paperwork,
He
right?
probably has GPS coordinates.
I do.
mm-hmm.
If it would help. Yeah. And is your number the same one that's listed in the contract?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's either me or Mason's, but he's out of town. So.
I'll shoot off a text of the coordinates for the last body. But only
You
the
receive
last
a
body.
text message.
Okay, it's me. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna give Nessa, our medium, the location. We will meet her there. If it's murder, she should hear a little something, something.
I mean, I think under the circumstances, would it make sense to have an observation of the act?
Oh, yeah, I thought you guys would come.
Oh, okay.
I just, okay, you
I
text
didn't want to make
her. I give
assumptions.
her, you text her.
You're more than welcome to. No.
I
I
text
just didn't
you
want to assume
her
that we were
number.
planning on, Okay.
Okay, no, you know what? I appreciate that. You should remain a little scared. I'd appreciate that.
I'm walking to the carpool.
I'm generally terrible.
In fact, I'd love it if you guys took from his example. Let's go!
Follow.
I'll text Nessa the coordinates then.
Within like an hour, you have all gathered around Nessa wearing like kind of like a cable knit sweater and some jeans, even though it's still kind of too warm outside for that kind of thing. Anyone who's sensitive, which should be, I believe, all of you, like there's a chill around Nessa, which marks her as tied to the Nether realms or the Stygian realms. And she approaches and she's like, all right, she kind of holds out her license.
I look at it. Is it?
It's a license to speak and summon the dead. It's just how she has to operate.
How much time does she have left before she has to renew?
Oh,
She has like 3 years.
she's just re-owned. It's a 5-year.
I show Cole and I highlight the expiration date and I go, I suddenly feel a little bit better.
Mm.
And then I hand it back.
I'll snap a photo before handing it back.
Are we sure this is where he died?
These are the coordinates that the officers provided.
So it's probably where he was found, at least.
Yes.
She takes out kind of a medal, like a military medal, like it's a medal. It's kind of it's very old and it's British. So that's why I don't know what it's called. I should have done research.
Oh, no,
on
just
it.
say British metal. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a British military medal, and she kind of holds it. And before long, the alleyway becomes even chillier, and a man dressed in full navy, like very, very like 1800s, 1700s naval captain uniform appears in the alleyway with Nessa. Captain, I'm having trouble picking up anything. Can you step over and see if anything's there? And he goes, of course. But he never takes his eyes off of the metal. It's as if like he's obsessed. Like he's talking to Nessa, but he never looks away from the metal. And then he kind of like steps to the side and kind of fades.
He's supposed to do that.
While he's doing that, do you have any more details about the crime?
I'll pull out a tablet and open up the case file and offer it to her.
So eaten by rats?
Well, that was the. Sorry, I apologize. I'm bad turn.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be here.
I know. I was like, I got my like sunglasses on. I have a sweater over my arm because I was wearing one because I'm also always used to being inside in the cold.
I'm doing a Cirque rune thing. I'm not interacting with them. I'm letting them do it. I'm trying to do a detection rune thing.
Okay. What information are you trying to gain?
I just want to see like what is going on with this British dude. Like I want to pick up on whatever's happening with him, not necessarily what he's getting. I'm just interested in how he works.
Okay, so give me magic plus detection plus your potency. You only need a single success, so just spend one energy to gain information that you wouldn't. It's technically outside of a normal roll to gain information like this, but is anyone else doing
Is this
anything? while we
rude?
wait?
Is it rude to do this?
Well, it depends. So, you're doing runic magic, right?
Yeah.
So, like, are you openly doing runic magic?
Yeah.
Okay, so either of you, well, really any of you, could do a intelligence plus occult roll to clock that what he's doing with magic. But right now, he's just doing runic magic. So,
Okay.
as of right
I
now, you
suppose
don't
that's
know what.
That's
he's
not
doing.
weird.
So,
I suppose that makes sense. Like he's doing.
like, are you doing it on the ground or on a piece of paper or on the wall? Like, how are you doing the runes?
So
Probably,
it's actually
What do they look
written.
like?
Yes.
Okay.
probably a piece of paper.
Okay. So, as far as you know, he's just drawing a cat. You know what I mean? Like,
We're taking notes.
I got one. So basically, I just want to see what he's doing.
he is a ghost.
Okay.
But he's a very solid ghost. He's what's called not a poltergeist. I think it's geist. He is a type of ghost that is bound to an object. And given how solid he is, it's very clear that even though her license say that she is a post-human with the ability to contact the dead, so that would technically qualify her as a witch, with this spell, she is probably dual-natured. So she technically should not have a license.
I don't care.
I know, but that's the
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
when your spell goes off, you have sixth sense, right, Thea?
Yeah.
So you do feel the magic happen. So you do feel that magic has occurred from that character. Anyway, soon Captain returns and they kind of, Nessa and the Captain look at each other for a while, not speaking verbally. And then Nessa goes, well, I have good news and I have bad news.
Okay.
Bad.
The bad news is it's inconclusive. I won't be able to give you much information.
But that means you have some?
Well, there's also worse news.
Oh.
What's the worst news? I want the good news last.
Well, the worst news is that it didn't just eat his flesh. The reason we can't get much from him is there's not enough of him left spiritually to form an entity in the Nether.
What does that
Whatever
mean?
this was ate
Poor
his
bastard.
soul.
Oh.
Oh,
See, we don't eat souls.
No, it would be impossible for a demi-human to do this.
So can you let Ernesto go?
Not based off of instance and evidence. Evidence circumstantial. It does point to Ernesto's innocence. However, I need cold hard proof.
It is enough to pull a trial for Ernesto, though,
Yeah,
Mhm.
which would take him off of the 72 hours.
yeah, it does buy him time.
And then, of course, testify at his trial.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll slide back whatever I might have slipped from.
I thought you were still operating under its hospitality.
No, we're outside of the office.
Sure.
Whatever I
Can
might have fallen
you
from.
tell what ate his soul?
I mean,
Is that the good news?
Well, the good news is that the good news is that Ernesto didn't do it.
Yeah, that's great news. See?
We already knew that.
Well, but I
He's
mean,
confirming, which is good.
Awesome.
unless Ernesto is into some really, really dark magic, which is a possibility.
So you don't really know it wasn't him.
Well, it would. Okay, so it would have to be like what, 10 to 12 different pack rats all doing high-level runic magic.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Unlikely, we'll say. Cole, you look like you look like you've seen a ghost, actually.
The captain scouts at you.
I look like I'm about to laugh, and then I turn away.
Just as a point of order, would you be willing to submit an affidavit to that effect?
Standard protocol. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
Is there anything we can do to protect ourselves against this? That seems
Well, don't work for PLEB.
really risky.
I mean,
Fair.
we're just working in a contractual basis, not necessarily an employed.
I mean, if you guys want to see the spiritual remains, I can open up a gateway for you to physically view them in the Stygian realm, but that's not very safe.
That'd be helpful, though.
Would my binding magic help or warding while we're there?
What do you mean?
So you're saying, like, she's saying it's not safe there. Warding magic like helps protect people or objects.
You could cast a warding spell like on yourself or other people to protect you against a certain thing, yeah.
Okay. Is that helpful?
It's more like you're traversing a different reality. So like that's what she means by dangerous. Like you're leaving the material realm to go to another realm of existence. If you are not trained in, she's basically saying, if you guys are just normal dudes with guns will not work.
Yeah.
As soon as they seem to be answering in the affirmative to this option of moving to the Stygian realm, I am going to just mentally ask Franklin to get me a lift back to the office. And I'm not going to say anything, but when it shows up, I will depart.
And then I will turn to Thea and say, give me just a second, and I will climb onto the roof of wherever we are to try and get a higher view.
Okay.
Just to see layout of where it happened, if there's any other evidence or anything else that might have been. Want to look at, see what there is, and if there's anything shown.
But I can open up the gateway if you want. Technically, you're supposed to have a form before I do that.
Oh, where did Form Boy go?
I'm waiting for my lift.
Are you okay?
I can probably get one if you want.
Yeah, I mean, we're here right now. I'd hate to waste any more of anybody's time, really.
So don't wait for the form.
It'll be
She
filed.
kind of gestures, and the captain walks to a wall and becomes a physical door.
Is that underneath where I am standing?
Sure.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Handy.
Did I see anything?
I'll walk through.
From what you're looking, it's just normal daytime Tucson. So like, I don't know what you like. What are you trying to?
I am looking over the alleyway from the rooftop of wherever we are to try and see, okay, where the body was found. Was there anything that was missed? Anything that
Seemed like
stands
a part
out?
of a
Is there,
pattern.
are there like, is there
This
something
is-
on the ground that they?
This is I mean, this is the scene where Ernesto already stole the boots.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
That's fine. Like a circle or something, anything.
No, there's no
Okay.
runes or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. I'll jump down.
Nessa goes over and opens the door.
I go walk through.
Ladies first.
I haven't done this before.
I really wish Mason was here. Through.
I'll follow.
I mean, Mason would be very useful in the Stygian realm. But...
Is it here yet? I think it's going to be most appropriate if one of us waits behind.
From the doorway. He's got to fill out that form, right?
That was an option.
Already started.
You don't. I mean, come on, we rarely get to go to this realm.
I should not have left the office. I'm beginning to realize.
Hmm.
But I will be happy to report on your success when you return.
Really? Like, you don't want to. This is why we do this.
He's scared.
I haven't even looked at the doorway at this point. This is why you do this. And why
all
you
right.
hate what you do to do this.
We shall keep your name in the glory songs.
Hold on, before you guys step through, Darcy lets out a scream. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm staying.
This is fun.
All right. I will take lots of notes. No, I won't. And I will fill you in on everything that you miss. That I surely will do. Just
As you step through, you step in and then immediately step
Nobody's
back
taking
out into the same alleyway. So you walked into a wall and then stepped out of a wall. In the Stygian realm, where Hank's doing something weird.
What?
You select alt, and so my screen.
Oh, sorry.
In the Stygian realm, everything is degraded. The sky is dark and gray. Everything's in a grayscale. The walls are run down and grimy. There's more trash about. And of particular notice is the pile of flesh in the center of the alleyway where the body was originally found.
upon stepping out and seeing and just gathering the scene, someone really needs to take a look in this realm. And I take my phone out and I just click a picture.
Your phone does not function in the Stygian realm. When you bring it out, it's almost as if like the phone is 20 years older. You know, like it's degraded. It will not function.
There's a reason I didn't want to go.
I will have to remember this in great detail to describe to Cole.
So is this Dewey? Did any of you know? Did either of you know him?
Huey, Louie.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Huey,
Those were the
Dewey,
three
Louie.
agents, right?
I think this is Louie.
No, it's number two.
Yeah,
Huey,
number two.
Dewey.
I didn't know him,
Well, you had a picture of him, right? At least what he
Yeah.
looked like as an agent.
and I'll try to find
Maybe?
a picture of him in the.
It's not going to do you much good. His face is gone, but
I mean, that's who we were looking for.
he holds
Not
up
much of a
like an
resemblance.
old photograph from the 1800s,
That's who we're.
but it's not supposed to be like that.
I don't care.
You
for
guys
this
need to
realm
update
affair.
your technology.
Maybe I do see why Cole didn't want to come.
Is there anything that I can do to gather information, investigate the remains in some way?
You do have so you could make an investigation check, or you could consult your oracular ability.
Well, we can start with investigation. Is it wits plus
You can do
investigation? or-
intelligence.
I'd rather do wits. You want me to do
I
intelligence?
believe it's intelligence and investigation for this.
That's one little low success.
With one success, So usually when somebody like you've worked with Nessa before, you've been to the Stygian realm before. Usually this would be a person tied to the site of their death. They would have a ghost here that you could talk to. Stabbing somebody does not affect their soul. This is a soul that has been eaten in the same manner. It is starting to degrade and become sludgy as it is slowly just turning into ectoplasm that will then be absorbed by the Stygian realm. But this is a soul that has been chewed in the same way that the body was. You've seen the body photos. So like the same parts of the face that were eaten have also been eaten here. And that's incredibly strange.
This is really weird.
Oh, so they normally wouldn't look like this?
Well, no. A physical weapon doesn't damage the soul. There would be something left here to talk to.
Well, and even if it was like a natural death, say you were eaten by a wolf or something, while you would show the signs of the moment of your death, say it bit out your throat, you would still be able to converse, even though you showed that damage. Even a spirit with no head is still capable of communication.
So this was a malicious attack with purpose or intent?
Or some kind of creature that consumes both flesh and spirit.
Is there anything that you know that does that?
No.
I mean, my rabble definitely doesn't do that.
Okay, so that's another point to that, Ernesto didn't do this.
Great.
If a demi-human did do this, they would have to be a Stygian demi-human. A primal or Orphic, for example, demi-human wouldn't be able to affect this realm. I mean, it could be a hybrid.
While we're here, do we have any other evidence of similar attacks? If this
You
is
want
this,
to go wandering around the Nether?
if this is this
No,
bad,
I'm good.
there has to be more. This can't be an isolated attack.
Well, I mean, there were 2 other officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe these were the first ones that people actually cared about.
With some time and my tools that I have at the office, I could search the immediate area for similar sites, but it would take me some time.
Do you need another form for that?
No, I'm already under contract. Billable hours.
Great.
We can get you some time. What I'm gonna need, for Ernesto's sake, is a pattern and something showing that much bigger is at play here.
I mean, if he can eat souls, I don't know that he needs to stay in prison.
Yeah? That's not incorrect.
Well, I'll work on that. When I leave, the door leaves with me, so if you guys want to...
Oh, yeah. And I
As I get to the doorway, though, I'm going to turn and just look and take everything in.
Does his coat look dirty?
Oh, you guys all look kind of grimy. Actually, I would probably say Asgear, given what he's associated with, actually probably shines in this realm, and is probably pristinely clean. Unlike the rest of you, who your clothes would get dirty and whatnot.
Okay.
Mainly because like he is associated with a celestial being, and that celestial, like he's not, that power isn't inherent to him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like a thing over him.
Like a veil.
But as you move towards the door and look around, you can see these kind of like smoke skeletons, kind of like at the fringe of that light. They're all kind of like waiting for you to leave.
All right. I'll be the last one to step back through besides our medium.
Before he does, though, do I think that if I like studied the body and like what the composition of the body and the stuff, is that something I might be able to use detection later on to like locate something like that if I ever needed to?
You could, now that you've seen it,
Uh-huh.
and if you spent some time studying it from a magical perspective, you could try and find like resonances or whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like, again, so when it comes to the mirror realms, your magic, you are specifically tied to the material.
Right.
Your magic is never going to be as effective
Yeah.
here as
No.
it would be there.
I'm more like thinking like one in the material realm, being able to like even just like sense something akin to that from the material realm, not
No,
like
probably not.
influence or anything. Okay.
Because this corpse is 100% Stygian.
Okay.
Like there is no evidence of this thing existing in the material
Okay.
realm, which is why it's so strange.
Yeah.
But no.
Okay.
I
Ew.
make my exit.
We should get some chocolate.
Oh, I like chocolate.
My chocolate.
You
Everything's
are
better with chocolate.
getting
Creepy in
into
there.
your Uber when Nessa kind of slides in next to you, pushing you over a seat and goes, "You don't mind dropping me off downtown, do you?"
No, I can add a stop.
Yeah, of course.
Did we all walk out at the same time?
Well, so she walks out, kind of waves, and then runs to get in this car.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking maybe time passed differently there, and so okay.
So in the Stygian realm, there is unlike the Fey realms where that can happen, in
Sure.
the Stygian realm, there is no time, so it's probably less time than anything else.
Oh, okay.
Is there somewhere you'd like me to add?
One South Church.
Sure.
Oh no. 2019. She gives the address of the offices.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where it is in this part of the story, but
I will like pull out my phone and pretend to be adding it, but I'm actually here, buddy. I'm so sorry. Could you just add another stop?
We're in South Tucson right now, right?
Mhm.
I mean, if you want chocolate, there's a chocolate place a little bit that way we can go.
Okay.
I mean,
How do you feel? First time?
that was weird. And yeah, that body looked really gross. And there was nothing shiny for me to take, which really kind of stunk.
Yeah.
'Cause
Except
normally-
for him, right?
Well, why were you super shiny? Like you were shiny.
I've
Where'd you get your coat?
got some favor.
Never mind.
Code stays on me at all times.
Oh.
We may not be
Even
in.
when you sleep?
Wouldn't you like to know, friend?
No, I really wouldn't.
We
That kind
may be out of the building, but what did they call it? Hospitality rules? But hospitality rules still apply in our group, right? Right?
No, it wouldn't. Hospitality is a place.
No, it's got
I
to be
think
at a
the
place.
word we're looking for is
it doesn't travel
hospitaliano. That's the mobile version.
Go ahead and make a. It is a
No.
no. It
Politics?
would be a socialize plus intelligence roll for me.
Socialize plus intelligence.
Yes.
How well do you know the social structure?
If your occult is better, you can use occult instead.
Okay.
3 successes.
You realize that because she is signed a contract and because they claim that she is an employee of Unseen Forces is in relation to said contract, you can request a gauche. So a gauche of contract. So a gauche of contract, you can ask her to, as that gauche of contract, you can bind her to a set of rules while that contract is in place, which is something that she would recognize as that. So you could say no stealing anything while under the gauge of this contract, which means while she's in your presence, she can't steal anything. She might explode, but
What's
After
the word you're saying?
gauge,
Gauge.
Geis, It means pledge. It means promise.
And also GAS, like gas.
Oh, that might be how you spell it.
G-E-A-S.
GAS.
GEAS.
G-E-A.
A magical vow, a spell, or a type of online role-playing game. That's what AI says.
So after realizing that what I was speaking about is at the office,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, I kind of okay. For the interests of our professionalism and keeping everyone safe and exonerating you and your family, under the Geisha contract, will you please not steal anything from me, from PLEB, and if you want to steal from people who aren't associated with us, any bad guys, that's fine. But
That
I'm
is
not-
a very loose term.
I'm
That's
not-
a bad idea.
I'm not. Let it say it.
okay, well,
You can Geisha contract thing. You cannot steal anything in my presence.
okay,
That is a perfectly legitimate thing to say.
okay. I will go with that then. Geisha contract. You cannot steal anything in my presence or anything from PLEB, please. Unless you have the owner's consent.
Then that okay,
That's not
Well-
stealing.
right? That wouldn't be stealing. And two, I'm technically not stealing anything. I'm just, fine. That's a cool word. But okay, but can we modify that just a little bit? Like, I won't take anything from you guys, and I don't have to take anything from like the building. And I'm not going to take anything from her because like we hired her, so we're trying to clear Ernesto or anything that is helpful to clearing Ernesto's name. But I mean, aside from that, we good?
I mean,
Say that again, but slower. Hunter, help me find a hole here if there are any. If there are no holes, then I could be swayed.
I would say.
I won't take your stuff.
Uh-huh.
I won't take her stuff.
Uh-huh.
I won't take anything that helps to clear Ernesto.
And
And I won't
also,
take anything from where you guys work.
and also nothing that would get you or us in trouble with anyone else, so that we don't have to have any like inter-political issues.
Well, I mean, now that means I'm not doing any stealing ever.
No.
That's not gonna work.
You can steal a random pencil from the.
Okay, but how
Cafe.
shiny is the pencil? Because
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
not gonna steal a
You leave them
random.
out of the hole there. It could be a really pretty pencil. Just nothing that's going to get us in trouble and threaten this case, because then I can't help Ernesto if we get in trouble.
You hear your great grand rat in the back of your mind going, issue contract. Rabble would never. Do not bring dishonor on the rabble.
So am I interpreting this as I need to acquiesce or I need to negotiate harder?
You need to acquiesce and just find reasons to not be in the same room as him, and then you can steal whatever you want.
Okay, fine. Fine. I agree.
To
Okay, let's go.
she's gonna get both of us killed.
I don't know if it's going to be her, but yeah.
It's
I
called.
turn around like a half a block down. I don't know where I'm going. I'll run back. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Did you guys check Ernesto's alibi for the other two murders? Because if you think he's doing the other two murders and he did this one, you should probably know that he didn't do the other two. You asked him that, right?
You asked him that, right?
Sorry, what was the question?
I don't know.
There's no evidence tying Ernesto to the other two crimes. I mean, if he is not connected to this one, he would be cleared of the other two.
Mhm.
But as the acting agent, it's up to you to either clear him or clear him for a trial.
Mhm. So
You have enough at this time to grant him a trial, which would
Yeah.
put him off of death row.
yeah,
I'll lean over to Thea. It's like, did the other bodies look like this one too?
Did I see pictures of them? You
Huey
guys
and
noticed
Louie.
pictures, right?
So Nessa left to determine that.
Okay.
And I told Nessa that we need a pattern to link the other two to this one, and any sort of cause or effect, basically. So, but there was mention of chocolate.
Yeah, there's a chocolate shop right there on 22nd. We can go.
Ooh, and I will just hands in my coat pocket and stroll on over.
Monsoon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm running.
I will text you and be like, we're going to get chocolate. Do you want anything?
If you're going to Monsoon, I'd love a sampler.
Okay.
I can pay you when you get into the office, or you can use the expense card. I mean, it's for,
Research.
well, and it's for Asgear, and they don't really ask questions about that kind of thing.
Yeah. Wait, are you buttering up the boss already?
Oh, no, I just have never had the money on me to get the sampler before, and it sounds great.
Stop it.
All right.
Rio.
Mm.
Would I know what our captain's favorite chocolate is?
Like your boss?
Yeah.
Um.
There was a name used
Sure.
last episode, but I can't remember what the name
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I mean.
I would.
Well, you left us. And apparently Hunter's already texting you.
Yeah. I mean. Sure. I mean, like you would know what he likes. I mean, it seems in your nature to be a kiss ass. So.
I mean, I would disagree with the
Dark chocolate
terminology. But yeah, so at the chocolate shop, I'm gonna get
When you walk into the chocolate shop, there is a large troll-like man behind the counter. Hello, welcome.
hello.
How's it going? We need some chocolate. I order some assorted things.
He goes, no,
No.
and puts a box down in front of you and pushes it towards you. I'm a speako, always knows.
Oh, thank you.
I open it. What did I
I
get?
kind of love not having to choose.
What if we do also want to buy chocolates for a different purpose?
And are
That is
these
for your box.
Okay, never mind.
thank you.
That will be $80.
And
Company.
I walked out. I walked out already with my.
do we know
As you walk towards the door, you cannot. The chocolates will not leave the shop.
He hasn't paid yet. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I figured since they're. That's fine.
I've got my two. Did you find out if Cole wants anything?
Cole's getting what Cole's getting. I'm not gonna argue with this gentleman here.
Who is Cole?
Person that should be with us but is not with us. He is at the office. Do you need to talk to him?
Have you kissed Cole before?
No.
Have you? Oh.
Have you kissed Cole? Has anyone put their mouth on Cole?
No.
No.
not
I've
yet.
leaned in close. We
Have I
Does he
stolen
have-
anything from him? I'm trying to remember.
Does he have sweet tooth?
He
We're
actually
gonna
seems
say
like he
yeah.
Does Cole
might
have a
prefer
sweet
a
tooth?
nice carrot stick.
I think yes.
So the troll kind of opens his mouth, taps one of his teeth, and then you get like a toothache. Oh, bad! All of a sudden, like you know when you have sugar and you have a cavity.
Yeah.
Oh.
One moment, and he starts just scooping things into a bag, and then gives you $95.
you.
I slide the card over.
Is this company card?
Yes.
You do not have gold or bouillon or chicken,
What kind of chicken?
like a chicken.
Like a full-on chicken?
Yes.
Uh,
Well, $95, at least 3
In
chickens.
chicken.
give me a second.
I can take company card. I just prefer.
Oh.
If you prefer chicken, I can get you chicken.
Or gold.
Or bouillon.
Yes.
How about We
There'll be
remember.
so much paperwork to get company
Boolean.
requested chicken.
No. I'm not getting company requested. Gathering says I can bring objects to my location.
Chicken is not an object.
Chicken.
Chicken is an animal.
Okay, what about Boolean?
You could technically summon bouillon. Keep in mind that is an illegal use of magic.
What does that mean?
Summoning wealth is an illegal use of magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like counterfeiting money.
Let's go with the card. So, next time I will make sure that there are chickens available.
It is fine.
Chicken is preferred though for next time.
I love chickens. I like the noise they make when you bite them in half.
Crunchy.
I appreciate the services here, and I will make sure to bring the chickens for next time.
Hey, you don't know of any like weird beings that can eat souls, do you?
I mean, almost anything from Stygia, ghost, wraith.
All right, I guess that's kind of what we were thinking.
Yes, it is perfect. It is personally made for your sweet tooth. Be careful though. Eat too many, you become fat and then have to live in back of shop.
Because we got fat?
Well, not fat in a physical sense, fat of a obligation sense.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
If one partakes of too many sweets, one will become slave to them.
Wow.
Do you have
Good to
a
know.
pamphlet on recommended dosages?
No, just make sure you pay. She started eating before the transaction was complete.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Everyone you ate before paid for is just another step closer to you being my slave forever and ever.
He
Understood.
should really have a sign about that.
There is time.
Oh shit, there is.
It's like this big.
He points and like on the floor in front of the case, there's a tiny little sentence.
Every
I
time
like
that you
you.
eat before you pay is me eating your soul.
It's indebtedness.
So I get the company card back, hand it back to Hunter, and
Did you get a receipt?
I
Cole is
missed
gonna
the
want a
first.
receipt.
I'm supposed to get a receipt. I'm sure it's emailed to the
Cool.
whatever file.
Cool.
I don't know where he's just gonna see like a $95 charge on the company card with no receipt.
Cole can make it up.
Just chocolate.
Just chocolate.
I can make it up, but it's the principle. I'm not there.
He prints out a receipt on rice paper.
Oh, perfect. And I roll it up like a little
It is
scroll.
very delicious.
You know, if you took a picture of it. Hold on. Is that that's crafty.
Oh, you are smart! All right, get out of here, kids. Hamaspico not getting any of you today. See you later.
Oh,
You now have the addiction
shit.
condition. Every day you
Crave.
will be craving these chocolates.
Because I ate one before paying.
Yes,
Okay.
you are mildly under his sway.
Addicted.
Some expensive chocolate.
Was it just me, or did he kind of look handsome when we were leaving?
I mean,
To each their own.
yeah, it's
These are so good. I ate the second half of the first one that I did.
There is like a miniature version of him, presumably a child Hamaspico, outside with a tray. Free sample?
I
Thank you.
smack your hand.
And he has like a tiny name badge that says, taking a free sample will push you towards enslavement by the Hamaspico.
How do you spell? I've never heard of that.
Hammaspeikko. They are a Finnish troll-like creature. They live in your mouth and
What?
yeah. They live in your mouth and you eat sweets, caramels, treats, or pastry.
The troll.
Yeah. It causes tooth decay and like but
Okay, so
in the modern world they have to get entrance into your they literally means tooth troll. So,
tooth troll. I love it.
I should have got some for Nessa. Can we say I did? No,
Sure, it's fine.
I'll get her some from the store.
Okay.
So we have to head back to the office and tell our captain about what's going on. I have to, get Ernesto his trial. What is next for Unseen Forces?
I guess research into the beings that can do the soul eating stuff.
I feeling well with the knowledge of what may be out there and might be doing this. Splitting up makes me feel nervous, but I'm also apprehensive about asking you guys to come work in the conference room at the office. What do you think?
I would rather not do that. I think we'll be okay to split up.
Okay.
She said, totally unironically.
So you guys are splitting up at this point?
Well, I'm gonna call my mom and see how the shop is doing and make her put everything back.
So
Oh,
my
sweetie,
plan.
sweetie. I'm just having a realtor over. He's just looking at the space.
She'll sell
Don't
the
make me
house
say
out from under.
don't make me say the H word.
Anyway, so that aside, the cab ride with Nessa, she's just kind of like casually like scratching at the seat in front of her. Do you attempt conversation?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Okay, go ahead.
Oh. So how long have you been with this group?
Oh, we kind of started the company together, the three of us. Oracle, shaman, medium. It's kind of all your bases covered. She, with a flourish, finishes something, and then the entire front half of the cab, the radio, everything goes silent as she has done a silence runic combination on the front. She then turns to you and goes, "All right, how much can we trust the humans that you were with?"
Oh God, I was about to give you my card. I
I'll
honestly.
take your call.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, that covers the introduction piece of it. I don't know. This is my first time working with either of them, but there's some more going on with at least one of them than I expected, and I think Pretty Boy makes me nervous. The other one I have a little bit more confidence with.
You must be aware, given your...
But yes.
What realm are you tied to? Like, I can tell that you're not vanilla, but your energies are, like, ozone-y?
Can I I will hold up my phone and I will ask Franklin to materialize in his Skype form. So this is my other. I met your other.
No way.
Yeah.
You're one of the internet ones?
Yeah. We are.
I met one of them before, but he was tied to Twitter, and it was weird.
Oh, Greg.
You know him.
I try not to think about him. It got toxic masculinity real quick.
Yeah. Anyway, are you sure it's safe for Thea to be alone with these pleb agents? She's very confident. I'm not so much. I'm much more cautious. I would much rather one of us be with them, and I do have blackmail against you now. I don't want to do that.
Oh, I mean,
Obviously.
mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my license.
Yeah. Oh God. I was gonna give you my card. I would say I don't have any worry about her safety. I don't think that there's going to be anything along those sides. I'm more so meant for like us. I have faith in the runic, and I am nervous about Pretty Boy. For your friends, Darcy, Thea, I think they're both totally safe. I just don't know how tied to. They don't seem to be tied to rules, but these things get fuzzy.
Yeah. Well, I already have the information that I said that it would take me a couple days to get.
Okay.
That. So the other two sites are just as bad.
Oh.
How long you want to take before you give that to your boss is up to you. I would love to build the hours.
I have no problem with that.
But just so you know, so we're on the same page, if it becomes pertinent or they try and hold Thea or something like that, the other two sites are the same. Mostly consumed, spirit consumed, all of that stuff. Can you visit websites Like physically, like can you go to like Tumblr and like be there?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
You can't.
No. Oh, I thought it was. I thought it
You
was
have to have
non-physical.
VR.
Oh, I see.
But like you can physically go where Franklin is by like having Franklin be your physical body there.
Yes.
So like alone time is just crazy.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm uncomfortable. Yes, it's lovely. And I think Franklin appreciates it probably more often.
It's crazy.
I don't want to ask the same thing about you and the dead.
Oh no, there's no horniness. Well, I guess there is some, but like that's more of like an Orphic or primal thing. It's all dead things all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's pretty terrible. Yeah.
yeah, neither of our rooms smell great.
No, I mean like when you're like 5-6 years old and like you see dead people, it's very.
And you get tired of the Sixth Sense references, I'm sure.
Oh, before that movie came out, it was fine.
I'm kind of glad that there's not very many of us because I have seen Tron and I don't want to get into those references.
Oh, that's true. I never even like. Yeah, I guess you are technically Tron. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really just want to quit. I just want to retire to an island where nobody dies, nobody's ever died, you know, but it's like impossible because every inch of the planet somebody has died, you know, so.
Anytime I don't have service, I feel like I'm dead. It's
That's
kind of the
probably a
reverse of
problem,
that.
yeah.
Right. But I think I can't guarantee Thea and Darcy's safety, period. But I think with the agents, I can guarantee her safety from the agents. From those specific agents.
Oh, well. I guess that's it. I mean...
You have my card if anything comes up, or, I mean, if you need anything community-wise, I can do what I can.
Yeah, no, 100%. I get that. And then she will kind of like snap her fingers and fall out of the car.
Oh,
As
God.
she has fallen into the Stygian realm and is gone.
It's lovely to meet you.
And now that she's no longer powering the runes, like the sound from the radio comes back suddenly. Like,
Sorry, was scrolling.
what?
Nothing. 5 stars.
All right, so you guys were splitting up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just following her.
You have stopped your mom from a hostile takeover of your
Shop
shop.
and helm. Oh, good news though.
What?
We're pretty sure Ernesto didn't do it. Well, I mean, I know he didn't do it, but they're putting off the death sentence and we're going to trial.
Oh? That means we don't have to pay the theater person anymore, right?
No, I mean, we do, because he's still on trial.
Well, yeah, but we got him a trial. That's all his mom asked for. We don't have to keep paying.
I'm so sorry. The connection's really fast. Okay, bye.
Your mom's a bitch.
What'd you say about my mom?
I'm not with you. Commenting.
You say about my mind. Crazy eyes. Love it.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I can say that about my mom. Anyone else says
Yeah.
that about my mom. There's problems. Okay.
Well, do you want to go with them to make sure they release Ernesto?
Well, I mean, they're not going to let him go. It just means that they're not going to kill him in 3 days.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to decide, like, should we go with, I guess I'd take you to that over and I'm like, should we go with them? I don't know. I don't know if they'd have better resources.
Well, I mean, the other guy seems really plugged in. Like, he was really on top of things, it looked like. I bet he could do wonders with my inventory.
Are there any resources I have that I would think to consult now?
So, I mean, your oracular gifts are what you bring to the table. You could ask the gargoyles.
Yay! Oh, the gargoyles.
Oh, I don't
are
know
great.
if you would have them yet.
Oh, we don't have the gargoyles yet?
I don't
Aw.
know. I mean,
So
we
I
could-
think I would ultimately not want to go with them.
Okay.
So that I can do some stuff in the privacy of my personal space, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna do some research. I'll let you guys know what we find. Let's touch base tomorrow. What time is it? Where are we?
I mean, it was very close to 5 p.m. when you started all of this, and some time has passed, so it's probably early evening.
So then we're going out. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Meet tomorrow?
Sure.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my shop then, and I'll.
As you leave the presence of Asgeir, you feel the gauge release from you.
I just pick up a rock.
And start twitching.
So I go home. I'll reclaim my shop in my house. And then, yeah, I don't know that let's see. Do I need to do anything else? I think. So what do I still have on me? Should have kept an inventory. Or
you have various objects.
yes, and I will take probably a few hours to inventory my shop and see if there's anything missing. And whether or not I'm going to go after my mom for them.
I mean, to be honest, next time you go to her house, you're going to steal just as much from her.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. We're good.
You know where her storage facility is.
I co-signed for the damn thing. Cool. Awesome.
Government agents, you're still technically on the clock, so.
We ever not on the clock?
Well, usually no, but like you were specifically told that you were to work on this 24/7.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the office. I have deliveries to make, holding up the chocolates. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go back to the office for a little bit too.
All right.
Oh, make a composure plus potency roll for me.
Okay.
Service.
How do we get around
Composure.
He said we have resources, and so I assumed that we had the use of a car.
Okay.
Like,
Nurse potency. I don't know what that is then.
You should have one potency.
Okay.
If you didn't buy it up in character creation, you would still have one. Two composure.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
You do not feel compulsed to eat the chocolates that are sitting on your bathroom counter.
Okay.
A tiny little bag with a bow on it.
Yay. Here there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
when we get
You
back,
also, with 3 successes, know it's in your best interest to throw those away.
But it's really hard to do that because I keep
You
every.
got 3 successes.
I know.
down the toilet.
You're talking about having a creature live in your mouth, rotting your teeth.
Don't look because I flushed it.
When we get back to the office, I'm gonna go find Cole, and I'm gonna ask him for every.
At the office call?
Yeah, I took the rest of the override.
I'm gonna ask him for everything we have on the last victim or the dude that we checked out, as far as like his personal life.
Okay. So that was the second victim, the one you went to today.
Sure.
Dewey.
Yeah.
Do you want everything on Louis or everything on Dewey?
All of them.
So Dewey, do you want to roll for it, or do you want me to just give you the information?
Whatever you think is better.
So you two alone?
Sure.
The office is closed, so like almost everybody is gone. So there's like a janitor wearing headphones.
Yeah.
But like the light, you have to turn the lights on and everything like that.
Right, because he said he had to go do his deliveries.
Well, I meant at the office because I have chocolates to deliver
Right,
at the office.
this is at the office.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Cole would not be on the same floor as you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
my cube.
I'm gonna go find him.
Okay.
The whole floor is like dark except for the computer monitors, and I'm just sitting in like my sweater, kind of bundled up a little bit, with my my big tumbler of water. And
Cool.
oh, minimizes a window. What's up?
Um,
The window kind of like creeps up from the bottom of the screen and looks.
can you get me anything we have on the personal lives of the agents that were killed?
Yeah, I got social media accounts for each of them. I got
In your mind, he goes, ask him if he wants legal or just everything.
how far afield would you like me to go with this? Like, do you want unconventional information, or do you want to stick within the realm of norm pleb?
Everything?
Okay, great. Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Just I don't know. I want to try to see if we can figure out, like, was he involved in like some group or something outside of us that would have like gotten him involved in some stuff. You know?
Okay. I'm gonna
Try.
try.
Can I just talk to him?
I'm sorry, just a sec. I don't think that's a great idea, bud.
Well, I mean,
Because
he's obviously not a runic.
Are you like actually talking to?
No, it's completely not.
Okay, all right.
how I could have like look around. for
I'll
a
tell you
second.
something, but everyone's got to get real cool about a bunch of stuff real fast.
So I was in the car earlier today with Nessa.
Oh yeah, how is that?
She had something to confess. She did a little spell thing to do, cone of silence and whatnot. Do you get those kind of deals?
Are you asking if that's how my magic works, or
I'm asking if, as a runic, you can do that kind of silence thing.
oh, I will pop my head up like gopher style and like look around to see if there's anyone else, and then can I do just like silence?
So you could either do binding to stop people from hearing. You could do gathering to summon silence around you. Like, how do you could project silence or project noise.
I want to project the loudest noise possible in a
Whoa.
10-foot strip around us.
Okay.
It's not
seems
the
like a
entire
now-
building.
So, like, anyone who's outside of that 10 feet would hear that, but you guys wouldn't.
No, I want to contain it. So it's like there's
How will you talk to each other in that instance?
no. So the thing is, there's our bubble,
Mhm.
and then like a 10-foot strip of noise,
Yeah.
and then nothing outside of that, or just normal outside of that. Basically, if somebody's trying to listen in,
Yeah. No, I get you.
Agent
Okay.
Hunter, I
Yeah,
just
projection.
realized that I might have a different solution that doesn't mean you have to expend energy if it's helpful.
okay.
Give me like 2 seconds. Franklin, there's still no
He
like.
kind of just pops up.
Oh, I'll do it in my head first, I
Oh,
guess. There's still no signs of bugs or anything on this floor, right? At least none that we.
I found.
Okay. And you have a good eye on who is in the building at present from security?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just,
Several security cameras pop up on your screen.
and like I'm just kind of like staring off into space and the screen starts doing its thing. I just need you to throw a notification for the conversation we're about to have, because if you want me to tell him,
I just think it would be fun.
okay,
You have no friends.
give me a warning. Just give us a heads up if anybody's coming, okay?
I'll trap them in the elevator if they try and come to the floor.
Oh god, okay, make it look like an accident.
Sure.
we've been doing the buggy elevator thing for like a few weeks, right? To like make people have the idea that it's
Sure.
okay. Yeah, come on up. I'll say that part out loud.
Asgear, you're in the elevator, just suddenly just...
Again? How many times? I'm pulling out my phone to call Cole.
So I'm pretty sure that you're not what you say you are, and I'm not.
Askier's calling.
Oh shit.
Please enjoy the swing back.
Okay, hold that. Hey, buddy.
Hey, do you have any eyes on what's going on in the elevator?
Oh.
I think you're probably the only other one here besides Hunter. But the elevator's stuck, and being that, support's not here, I'm kind of worried.
What floor are you trying to get to?
There's an intercom. Ancient Godspear?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Francis with maintenance. We're working on getting that elevator fixed. It's gonna get real hot in there. Please feel free to take off your clothes if you feel that necessary. And then you see Franklin just upping the temperature in the elevator.
Are there cameras in the elevator?
Yes.
Franklin.
Just get comfortable. It's fine. We'll get to you in like an hour.
Franklin.
But you should. Yeah, boss.
Can we just send her to the floor? We don't.
I don't have him for the album though.
Is this out loud?
No.
Okay.
Cole just looks like he's getting more and more flustered.
Sexual harassment.
You know that Franklin, for his personal use, keeps a candid nudes folder for all PLEB agents. And he's been trying to get Askier for weeks.
Franklin, I'm working with him right now. It's just not a great time. Can you try
And
to get
suddenly
after?
the elevator just starts working again.
Oh.
Did something happen? Did it start up again?
Yeah, it started to get hot in here.
Oh, Francis must be working overtime.
I didn't know we had a Francis. I'm going to send him a thank you note.
Totally.
Anyways, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay, we only have a few minutes. Yeah, I'm not what I say I am. You're not what you say you are. What did you want to know from that? Hey, sorry, this is Franklin, and I'll.
Know about that?
No, we don't.
I'm not supposed to work here, if that's the case.
I'm not supposed to work there either.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so what
Yeah.
are you?
Which?
Okay. Okay. Like
Alpha. Franklin says from the computer.
I mean, I don't sing, so no.
You know, I have a great auto-tune algorithm. If you
I'm
does.
I'm
It's really
good.
fixed it up.
Karaoke's not my thing. It's,
well, you don't have to be good at it.
no, it's okay.
Okay, not getting distracted. We only have a couple minutes after the show. Hunter's gonna show up.
Well, so on that subject though of like karaoke, like I'm trying to find out like where these guys hung out and like if we can like connect them to anything that would have put them in situations where they would have gotten in with bad people that maybe would have had them killed.
That's fair.
I already looked through their porn history. Nothing weird there. I'm working on their personal text messages and emails. But one of the guys, his home computer is really hot. So like, you know, what?
When is it?
Hot, like temperature wise, or
Yeah.
no, I don't think that's what you mean.
He's always been into daddies. It's probably in like Apple II or something.
Oh yeah, it's an iMac. One of those ones with the colored monitors.
Oh. Oh.
What? You,
It's so thick.
oh, you mean
I'm sorry.
the
No.
computer?
Sorry. Yes. Timing.
You mean the computer itself? Oh,
He had
Oh.
an answering machine, for fuck's sake.
We're not getting distracted. I can do that. I think my only warning about this process, just so you're aware of it, is that we might find something that we can't use. I'm fine with that. Just like keep it in mind.
that'd be a
Hey,
problem.
if you needed to talk about this later, I could just there's a notification on your phone. Just download that app.
Don't download that app.
Cole, I'm not gonna do anything weird with his phone.
You are.
No, I'm not. His phone it's an iPhone. It's like dating a Kardashian.
I have no shame, so I don't care.
All right, just hit that yes spot.
I will download it.
Okay. Just a heads up, he's gonna have all your pictures.
You know, it's I
try to be polite about it.
You just start getting information. Franklin is cross-referencing anything that matches up with them.
Mhm.
He hasn't found anything that links all three of them, but it's an internet activity. Like all three of them use Google. You know what I mean? Like, but that's where he's at. He was like, yeah, even though I'm faster than light, digital, and consciousness, it's still gonna take me a minute to go through somebody's entire internet life.
It's a lot of data.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to do this firewall thing.
Is it really that? Is it actually like being?
Well, I've just been really distracted.
Ah, that's fair.
You've been going a lot of really cool places today.
Do you not leave the building?
I mean, we go home.
Sometimes.
Do you? Are there any bars in, like, that they all go to or all went to? Like,
Let me check their financial records.
okay.
There's just like a little animation of like Franklin, and he's like moving one thing to another thing, and it just says super illegal. Yeah, but it's a bar that you guys go to too. It's just where's the bar where pleb people go?
There's the Broadway is a new one.
Let's just say it's called like Blue Blood, and it's like a law enforcement bar. Like it's a cop.
Oh God, do we have to cancel our own stream?
What?
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
Well, I mean, you guys are playing government agents. I didn't introduce the fascism.
Technically, you built this world. You threw us into
I'm just saying, Pleb is the bad guy in the book.
Have you ever been to Blue Blood?
No.
Okay, we're gonna go to Blue Blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Morning,
sorry.
bud.
That elevator ride was super long.
That's so weird.
You know, they've been
Francis?
acting weird lately.
I gotta find Francis. Whoever Francis was very on top of the maintenance.
Also, your key card, it took you like 8 tries to get it to open the door.
Oh, these are for you. Can I give you the chocolates that we got from the...
Oh no, I feel bad. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I did put
Receipt?
Yep.
Don't eat it.
Smells great. Don't eat it. I would advise not taking a picture of it too. It was a weird store. I don't
Okay.
blame you for not going, actually.
I'll staple a hard copy.
And you a rolled up rice paper rolled receipt.
Is it a joint?
The ink is made of just delicate white chocolate mixed with
What the fuck?
hazelnut. It smells delicious.
No eating.
I will unroll it and then just like take a form and staple it to the form and set it aside.
I also delivered a delivery to Captain upstairs. And when he comes back, we will try to get Ernesto's trial rolling. Meanwhile, we should... You were looking into how they're linked.
We're going to a bar.
Blue Bloods?
Not the biggest fan of Blue Blood. If we need to go, we can go.
Is it
I
too
hate
grungy for you?
No, you can just smell how into themselves everybody there is.
Does your nose not work?
Is there a game I'm not... Does your ears not work?
Sometimes.
Well, my eyes work and it is quitting time, so
I was trying to say everyone there is very full of themselves.
oh.
Uh-huh.
Do we-
All right, I'll drive.
I'm really confused. I'm so sorry.
I am too.
I'm gonna grab my pocket computer.
You mean your smartphone?
Darcy,
Yes.
Darcy, you get a text message notification on your phone that says, "Find secret caches and hidden treasures in your neighborhood."
Nice.
Ooh! You get a text message from Mason. Hey, can you go to this link real quick? I just need you to check these photos from today.
Okay, I do.
Is this all
Yeah,
Franklin?
request- Wait.
You click on it and it starts downloading something.
Wait, what is he doing?
Yeah, that's
Just getting access to their phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, we were going for like records on connecting the dead people. What are we?
Okay. So I am now actively looking for a map in my area.
You can't find the app.
Where'd it go? I thought it was going to send me to Blue Bloods. This one, I'm going to turn. It's not working.
Be back in a
Well,
minute.
hang on 2 seconds.
Okay.
As you get a notification on your phone from your boss, like, hey, this is my personal number. I just need you to sign off on this thing. If you could just hit accept. I need you to do that for reasons. Is that you clicking on it or are you closing
No,
your
that's
phone?
me locking it and putting it in my pocket because whatever the boss needs can wait. I was told that I had to cancel goat yoga for this.
Oh, no. Then you get a new notification. Would you like to reschedule your goat yoga? Download the scheduling app now.
Oh, they will. I'm the best. I'm a VIP though.
Notification. 30% off of hair care products?
The tone.
That's the standard. Why is? Hey, have you just been getting a slew of like offers recently?
Well, show me. Click. That's so weird. It didn't like open anything.
I'm debating what Asgear would do.
You then get a website that opens up with a 30% coupon.
I mean, it. As long as you don't input your login information, generally these things are like phishing. They're trying to do like social, manipulation in order to get your information. They can't get a lot off the phone just from a link.
That's standard though. I always get 30% off. It's not anything.
But this is off of a
amazing.
new store that you've never heard of called Hair, and Cute Boys.
It's a weird store name here.
If it got fair, it could just be that most people don't get 30% off.
And you've somehow gotten onto the mortal list. Like us mere mortals.
Does he not like me?
Okay. So you guys are at the office. You're at your house. You're at the office or your house?
I guess I would probably go back to my place.
Okay.
My
Your apartment.
my place of living.
Okay. So you guys are at the office. What is the next step for you? Are you guys going all together to Blue Bloods?
That's what it sounded like. Hunter agreed to drive.
After hours, I don't necessarily need to stay in the office, I guess.
Darcy, you're at your house.
Yes.
Are you going to bed or?
I was taking inventory of the store upstairs and then cataloging the items that I have collected from today. So I'm probably upstairs in my room or in my home.
Do you
Finding
feel like
places for my
your
things.
shop has a window in the front or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple windows.
Give me a perception
Oh,
check.
shit.
Resolve plus composure.
Resolve plus composure. Okay, where's my resolve? There's those. And then my composure is there.
I would like to do something as we leave.
All right. Not that one. Okay, re-rolling those. Okay, so I have 3 so far and 2 re.
That's a 10, right?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, that's a 1 then, because it has a 1-0.
Yeah.
1 0 is a 1.
Okay, so then I'll just re-roll. Well, because I threw another one in instead, so
Oh, okay.
I'll re-roll this guy for that one. That's another 1. So 2 successes.
You hear glass breaking in the shop.
Yep. Okay. Running downstairs.
Your shop is on fire.
Oh, damn!
The flames are black.
What do I know? What's caused this? Does it look like anything?
Your fire
flames,
suppression
holy shit.
system is going off, but the fire is not affected by it.
Okay, what can I do? Shoot. Oh crap, this sucks. Okay, so something has crashed through the window and now there are flames in my shop. Shit. And the fire suppression isn't doing anything.
Nope.
Oh my god. Okay. I kind of freeze because I'm looking at all my stuff.
It's odd. Give me another perception.
Okay. Let's try not to be so dramatic this time, guys. 2 successes.
The things are not burning like how they would burn in a fire.
Okay.
They are aging and then breaking.
Oh! Why is this worse? Why is this worse? Okay, can I try and think of what this might be? Like, what could cause this kind of...
You saw a
flame?
similar effect when you were in the Stygian realm.
Right. Shit, how do I get rid of this? How do I stop it? I immediately call Thea. Hello?
You pick up the phone and there is a fire alarm going off.
Whoa.
It's on fire! It's on fire! Everything's on fire, but it's black. The black is fire, and my things are getting old, and come help! Click.
I call the fire department as I leave the house to go to you.
So you just call 911?
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend just called. Her place is on fire. Can you please go?
What is the nature of the flame?
I think she said it was black.
Okay. The black flames, are they, is there smoke or no smoke?
No, the flames are black. No, the smoke is
there
black.
smoke or is there no smoke?
Did she tell me if there's
No.
smoke or
No.
no smoke?
I just
There's no smoke.
All right. I will connect you with the paranormal fire department.
Okay. Oh, awesome. That's cool. There's one of those.
I'm quickly gathering
Hello,
things away from and trying to
paranormal fire department. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus.
I have fleet of foot.
You can either do
And
larceny
fast
or
reflexes.
athletics.
Okay.
Fleet of foot.
Okay. Larceny or athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, well, my larceny is. Where'd my larceny go? I've got 3 in larceny. Can I use my athletics as well? Or was it just larceny
Larceny plus dexterity.
plus my dex? Oh, another 3. Okay. So those 2 are re-rolls. These are not. So 4 so far.
Okay.
Pretty good.
6 successes. All
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So that's an
100%.
exceptional success.
Yep.
We're gonna say that you have a secondary security system that you hit that just puts these like etched rune glass cases up, which suffocates magic.
Oh,
And so like the shells of your stuff, any of the black flames that is trapped in it, like fizzles, and it is having purchased. It is starting to die down.
okay. Okay.
When you hear a siren.
Great. I totally forgot. I panicked. I totally forgot about the secondary security system. It was under the register.
So you would think that in a magic world you would have a magic suppression system.
Yeah, totally spaced on it because just my things were on fire.
So I guess Thea would arrive at around the same time as the fire department. So there are witches like casting spells all over your shop, sucking what's left of the flames.
Okay, great. And I'm still trying to take things back, moving things away. My hair's probably all over the place. Okay. I'll run outside when I see Thea.
Did you see what happened?
Oh my god! No, there was a crash, and then the flames happened, and then I completely forgot, and I pushed the button, which really helped, but I don't know. It was noise.
I mean, this can't be a coincidence.
Excuse me, are you the owner?
Yes.
Is this yours? And they kind of hold up, they're wearing a gloved hand, a skull that is like charred.
Is that mine?
A human skull?
Yeah.
What kind of skull?
It's a human skull.
No, I don't know. I don't collect bones.
All right. Somebody threw the charred victim of a scorned witch through your window. It summons nether flame, essentially. Flames of the underworld, Hades flame. You have no idea why somebody would do that.
I have no clue.
Okay. It says, "Let the rat burn" on the inside.
Oh, that's mean.
We will take this for the insurance claim and
Is there any kind of like, can I use my sixth sense on this skull, or is it okay?
I believe it lets you ask yes or no questions.
Is that intelligence I'm adding to it?
Hang on. Oracle.
Oh.
Are you using your sixth sense or are you using your?
Well, I guess I was trying to get an aura on the skull and who it might be, but I
you
guess
spend-
that doesn't really matter who this person was.
You can spend either willpower or energy, and then you roll wits plus empathy plus potency. Oh, this only works on people, sixth sense.
Okay. All right. And then the omen sensitivity is reading patterns and omens in the air, so that's not really going to work.
So we can,
Arrow?
so like I said, I pulled that from the original book. That is just like you can use that with your abilities if you want to just roll it. For every success of a wits plus potency roll, you may ask me one yes or no question about the life, your surroundings, the task at hand, or the world at large, or like the skull itself.
Okay, but you said it won't work on the skull?
Sixth sense won't work on the skull.
Okay. Okay, I don't know.
You just roll your own sensitivity. It's fine.
You said potency
Plus wits.
plus wits. One.
Okay, so you may ask one yes or no question in relation to the situation.
I don't know, like I know that this person wasn't necessarily like killed by someone. They contained a spell that exploded into this fire.
You can assume with your experience that the skull is what caused the fire.
So do I think this person was already dead when they were thrown
Oh yeah,
into
no, it's a
this?
skull. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, it was just the skull that was
just the
found?
skull. Yeah,
So it was like a tool of the spell.
it was like a magical Molotov cocktail.
Got it.
That's what the skull is. But you could use that one success to say, is this related to the murders? Yes or no? Is this person associated with something? You know what I mean? Like, did somebody I've met in the last 24 hours throw this skull?
Is no sum trying to kill me? Has no sum gone off the deep end?
Is Nosum trying to kill Darcy? Oh no! Dang it, Nosum.
No.
Oh no!
How do you like to?
Okay. Yeah. Were you thrown by someone I've met in the last 24 hours?
It comes back inconclusive in the sense that it is someone who you have been in the presence of in the last 24 hours, but now someone who you were introduced to. Your thread of the tapestry is connected to this person, but not transcendentally, tangentially. So it's not any of these guys.
I think whoever did this is watching us.
Well, it was really rude to go after my things. I didn't do anything. Can we keep?
I'd try to hug you. I'm so sorry. This is really terrible.
Should we give it to the other guys? Should we hang on to the? I mean, don't take the skull if we need it for something.
Are you gonna make an insurance claim?
Yes.
Well, then we should take the skull.
Okay. Do I have did anybody of theirs contact information show up on my phone?
I don't think you called that.
No,
have
I'm
you?
not. Should we-
You do get a ping that Darcy called Thea.
That's normal.
Yeah. and
Or
then
would it
Thea called 911
immediately
Oh,
and
after?
then routed to paranormal firefighters.
Oh, that's not normal. Where are we?
You were in the car on the way to Blue Bloods.
So you all just heard, oh, that's normal. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not normal.
Before we left the building, though, I wanted
Okay.
to, as we were leaving the building, stop by the front main like
Reception area?
reception area, and I'm just gonna kind of look through some files for a moment. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll be there in a moment. I just have to find out who Francisco is to thank him. Francis is to thank him.
Oh, totally.
We're going through stuff.
Probably wouldn't be in physical files, though. You might want to check in the HR database.
I can wait till after drinks. Anyways. And then we are in the car when that happens, when we hear Cole say that.
Something,
Francis to the HR database.
something you want to share, buddy?
I think, oh, shoot, Darcy's shop is on fire. And
what?
magic fire.
Oh God,
Let's go.
go drive there.
Asgear went from sitting in the back, like spread out between two seats, to up front between you guys like this.
I gently take my hand and push you back a little bit. That doesn't help. It makes me nervous.
I put my messenger bag over for that.
Well, we gotta go.
Yeah, unless you're gonna cover for me getting a speeding ticket.
Yeah,
For it.
Yeah.
I got your back. Let's go.
I mean, you guys are law enforcement, so you do have like a thing.
You
have
got the
a tire.
wee-woos.
I assumed I was taking my car, not a company car, to go to a bar,
Oh,
but
well, I mean, you're on the clock.
that's true. All right. I hand you the wee woo thing.
The maglite.
Roll
If you
over, bro.
arrive sometime after the fire department is leaving.
Are you okay?
Get out of the car and run.
Just roll down the window.
I want to have, like, I don't know why, but my brain went to Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch with the blanket. So,
Oh,
yes,
over
I'm in
him.
distress. I have a blanket. Like, somebody gave me a blanket. So, Thea's got her arm around me, you said. She's like,
I won't get out of the vehicle and walk up.
I'm running up.
Oh, look,
and
big
then
strong
sliding.
man.
Rapid.
I mean, one of them might be, you know. Yeah.
We're in distress.
Rolls up the window, gets out. All of us.
So, some magic user torched her place. It seems like they were around us sometime today. I didn't meet them, but at some point we were near each other. So I think they're following us. I have to assume this is related to the case, unless you got anything else going on,
No.
enemy-wise.
Around you specifically or us?
Her specifically.
Who all did you talk to today or were around today?
I mean, I don't
Well, I
think
went to the PLEB office. There were a lot of people in there, weren't there?
There
I
were.
didn't meet.
Are there other people besides that?
There was the chocolate. I rattle off the other places that I was. So
I mean, you guys were in an alley on a street. It could have been any of them, but I mean, more than likely it was the PLEB office.
What specifically did they? Okay, so they threw us something through your window.
Yes, a skull. The skull of
Scorned.
scorned witch
They called
That's a
her a
skull.
rat, which is probably about you being a shifter, but
Yeah.
it could mean rat
The skull
the other
called her a
way
rat?
too.
There was a message on it. The fire department took it for insurance purposes. I need to file a
Did
claim.
you get a picture of it?
I was just glad to discover there was a magical fire department. That turned out handy.
That was good. No, I didn't. I didn't think of it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You were under duress.
Thank you for calling, for having them come.
Of course.
Like you see, she's kind of like shrinks down into herself. It looks a little smaller.
Can I do like a memory check or something of like what I know about scorned witches?
You could do either an occult or history.
Oh, phenomenal. Two things I don't have. Well, history doesn't exist. Investigation?
Study. Yeah, it would be study.
Oh, fuck. Another thing I don't have.
I have 2 of those.
Can
Can I do that?
have a cult? Can I read that?
Yeah. Anyone can roll intelligence plus occult to know what this skull was.
Can I ask Franklin to do kind of like a search for any recently reported deceased witches that could be a scorned witch?
Logic would dictate if it was a skull, then an old skull.
Oh, and I was thinking that because the fire aged things, it might be new and then.
Oh, that's a good idea. Also, too.
2C.
So this is so like so what you can gain from this is like this skull is of a witch who was burned at the stake
Mm-hmm.
and has their grudge. So by like throwing this skull into someone and activating it, it's just a talisman. It's a way of summoning the flames. And they're flames that, since they're nether flames, it would not be easily put out. If she had gotten caught up in these flames, she would have aged and died. And so it would just look like a woman who died of old age as opposed to burning to death.
Oh,
But it
God.
still destroyed her stuff.
It aged it to the point where it broke down. Like, if this fire was allowed to burn long enough on, say, like a piece of paper, the paper would just wither and then turn to dust.
So there wasn't necessarily any like fire damage to the
No.
building or the surround. It was everything that it touched was aging. So the building itself, were the magic users, the magical fire department able to restore anything back to its original state, or is all damaged?
No,
Okay,
you would
so-
have to get like magical contractors out.
I see.
Dang.
Honestly, you'll probably need Fey contractors.
God damn. The building's old now.
It gives it a certain charm.
So witch burned at the stake, and so by witch you mean like what I am, right?
So
Okay.
who can have
This-
access to this kind of stuff anyway?
You this is like runic shit.
Okay.
Like using an artifact to do an effect. Like a magic user could have just set flame to the front of this building. You know what I mean? Like
Could I use detection to see if I can find someone who's attached to this item, like who used it, or
that sounds like Oracle shit to me. So you could search for magical signatures.
I guess maybe that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a intelligence plus magic.
Plus,
Or magic plus detection. Either one.
okay. Two successes.
This skull, the body, the Nether realm, you're dealing with a necromancer. Whether they are runic or post-human, you're not sure, but this is a magic user with strong ties to the Stygian.
Nancy. Better name's Nancy.
Necromancy.
Necro Nancy. Necromancer.
No. And Asgear's just kind of pacing back and forth in front a little bit. So, someone was trying to send a message about someone scorned. Someone that we crossed paths with today.
Logically, let the rat burn could also mean Ernesto.
That's what I thought.
Like drop you
Mhm.
trying to prove Ernesto. Like let Ernesto take the fall.
That's
That could also be what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, who would have a lot to lose if Ernesto goes free?
Well, I mean, you guys are looking into the case, the real murderer. If you just let Ernesto take the fall, then you stop looking, right?
But then an innocent man.
Well, I'm not
Yes.
saying do it, but that's who wins. Whoever
Right.
really did this.
But why Ernesto?
Because he's convenient and he had the boots. They must have seen him get the boots. I mean, I probably would have taken the boots too if I'd have been there, but that's besides the point. They knew. They knew. I bet they planted it by his shop, knowing that he would go after whatever was. Oh,
Did it even have to be him? Was it in a place where any pack rat shifter could have come upon it?
And all were in a similar vicinity. Is that generally?
I mean, we kind of congregate
territory?
around each other, yeah.
When
Tums.
One of the firefighters have it.
You guys are gonna find out who did this, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, just because it's easy to pin it on him.
But it's not right to pin it on anyone besides who's at fault. And then to go through all this trouble, risk destroying someone's entire livelihood, and, sorry to put it this way, killing another innocent person. Someone's got a lot to lose. You're at the precipice of something huge.
So whoever did this also knows that you are related to Ernesto, because you're not the only rabble in town.
Yeah,
So
true.
it had to be someone
Maybe somebody that saw us at the PLEB building?
that we interacted with today that also knows that you're related to Ernesto.
I didn't meet a lot of people. But a lot of people knew I was there.
Cool. Is there some way you could tell us, I don't know, who has maybe looked at Ernesto's files today?
From PLEB?
Yeah.
I
There you
can
go.
try.
Okay.
I'm not sure. You know, I'll have to check protocol on that, but I'll take a look at
Why
what
don't you go sit in the car and find out if that's something you can look at?
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
And if we need to skip a protocol or two, I'll take the fall.
On your order, Agent Godspear.
Try to do a tarot reading about, I don't know, what should we try to find out? Like, how do we find, because, like, oh my god,
It's a murder mystery.
do we ask about the person who threw the skull, or do we ask about the dead people? Do we think a necromancer would be eating souls?
I mean, doesn't know what they do? Or it's one thing that they might do?
Does seem like something they would do. Okay, so how do we find the necromancer?
I'll clear space on one of my countertops.
While you're doing that, I'm going to start looking around your shop.
Okay.
Remember, they have to be yes or no questions.
Oh, so what is the difference between the tarot and the omen sensitivity?
Are you using? Is your tarot? So I was saying omen sensitivity
Sixth
was your
Sense.
tarot. Sixth sense would be like you read Asgear and you read his aura, and then you can ask him. You can ask.
Right, that's more the aura stuff. The omen sensitivity is more reading omens and signs. Oh, so you're saying the tarot is not different from that?
Yeah, I'm saying you can use tarot to use that ability, as opposed to just seeing like waiting for an omen to appear. You can make it happen with tarot,
Okay.
or you could use your common sense.
I don't have a question then at this time.
I'm gonna look around your shop to see if you have like a compass or some type of something in that realm.
Do
Okay.
you need draw a circle compass or true north compass?
True North compass.
Roll a d10. You can have Franklin roll a finesse plus his influence to go after the information from PLEB.
Okay.
I know that Franklin has his own character sheet.
Got 2 10s.
Oh, so I just needed one.
Yeah.
So she definitely has whatever kind of compass you want.
Can I use enchanting to bestow a new property on this object that allows me to sense necromancers in the
So like it
vicinity?
points towards necromancers as
Yeah.
opposed to true north.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, that's cool.
I would say, are you just doing necromancers in general or this specific necromancer?
If I think I can do this specific necromancer, that'd be awesome. Since I've
Specific necromancer, you would have to do an extended casting roll. You would need to get 10 successes. Just necromancers, you would need 5.
if I can do the specific one,
Just remember, for each roll, you're spending energy.
yeah.
And each roll represents, if you're doing it the runic way, it would be 10 minutes. If you're just throwing caution to the wind and doing magic, you can do it by turn.
Can I buy this from you, or can we trade something?
Maybe, yeah. Was that damaged in the fire?
No, it's
Okay.
pristine.
It's gonna help us hopefully find who did this.
Okay.
I don't want to take it from you. Like I want to,
Yeah.
bear.
It's fine.
He's got really good combo there.
What do you got?
Can we figure that part out later?
No.
Okay. I pull out my wallet. Not everything that's in it, but like it's like a metal wallet.
I'll dump everything out. 'Cause I don't want the money. Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use your bathroom real quick?
Yeah, since you are technically a customer,
Okay.
back down the hall.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and do it, not urinate.
Okay. So just remember, so it would be enchanting plus magic plus potency.
Okay.
And then every roll is like one turn, and for every roll you spend an energy.
Okay.
If you run out of energy before you get 10 successes, spell fails.
Okay.
Ooh.
So for you and Franklin sitting in the car, it's not super. I want to honor an exceptional success. So you do get everyone who accessed that file. The problem is anyone who saw the oracle and they all kind of like went like, oh, what case are they working on? What is Askir working on? So a lot of people did access Askir's profile, like Askir's case, and then anything he was like associated with, and then you feel like maybe like rumors got around. So like there's a lot of people who curiously looked into it.
Can I, and it's okay if not, but can I
Are
narrow?
3 agents who went a little bit deeper and looked up her information and Thea's information.
Is there anybody that went straight to them without going through Askir's like file path?
There are 3 people. Yes and no.
Okay.
So there's 2 people that went straight for Thea's information and then came across hers.
Got it. Okay. And okay, I'll mark all 3 of those for further looking.
They're all agents.
Are there any of the names familiar? Or are they all kind of like?
They're all people who work at the agency.
Okay.
I can't use Huey, Dewey, and Louie again. They're Joe,
Sasha, Donna, and Lucy.
Sasha, Donna, and Lucy.
All men.
And it could be Donald, so Donna.
Actually, all of them.
Lucy's
are
Lucifer.
Oh, okay. All three. Sasha, Donna, and Lucy. Okay. I'll wait for them to get back to the car then.
It took me 3 energy.
Okay.
So I got like 5.
So,
I will take long enough that it's one room. Like one normal, like, or would you like a normal spell?
runic magic would require the 10 minutes.
Right. I'm trying to pretend that I did some runic magic.
I mean, you can just
Just
say you
not enough.
erased it. I mean,
That's fair. That's fair.
You come down to, you could do like, if Jake is like, that was weird, like Jake would have to roll occult plus intelligence and you would get to resist it.
Oh, okay.
Stop your
All right, cool.
So like that's where we're at. So like
Okay.
until Jake goes, that's weird, and
Okay.
like, questions it, we're like,
Okay.
because you already have a reputation for being
Fast.
a magic, like
Yeah.
runic. You know what I mean? Like he knows you to do
Yeah.
that. This is your job.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the problem is, as soon as your spell completes, it hits a couple points before zeroing in on one.
Okay.
Now, the nature of your spell does not show you distance.
Right.
It
But
just shows you the closest.
and then do I know how long this is gonna last?
So it lasts for a scene unless you want to spend energy to extend that duration.
Okay.
He's been in the bathroom a long
So
time.
1 energy for a game session, 2 energy for longer than that.
Okay. I'll spend so it's longer than that.
He's probably doing more of his rock magic.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense.
He doesn't have to do that in private, but that's what he wants.
I'm rune shy.
Big Van Halen fan.
I'll come out and hold the compass out. So I think I have a hit on someone. I don't know how far away they are, but it picked up a couple other people before it locked on this one.
Okay. What do you mean?
Like,
Like you're gonna try and kill people? You've got a hit on them?
no. So when I do this is, I'm doing something. Okay. So the reason I wanted the compass is because it points, right?
Right? No, I know that.
And so I set it up so that it's going to point to wherever the person that threw this skull is.
Oh,
Oh,
But
that's helpful.
when I did that, it pinged a couple other people. Like it went one place and then stopped and then went to another place and then stopped and then went to another place, and that's where it is now.
Okay. So 3 people through 1 skull.
Well,
Weird.
there were 3 people that like fit the criteria of what we're looking for, but now it's just on this one thing.
Okay.
do we think that means group effort, but 1 executed? Or like group plan,
Maybe.
1 executed?
I'll walk back into this shop after my search. There's been a bit. So I got 3 names that hit from that search.
That makes sense. Do you have their addresses by chance?
I mean,
They're in the blood database.
Yeah.
They're agents, so.
Is one of any of them the direction relative to where we are?
That's, I mean, like if you bring out a map and, you know what I mean? Like that's,
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
you
like,
have to like triangulate.
right. So like if we plug them into a map and we're like, I'm here and it's pointing north and this address is north of us.
I don't know
Give
if they'd
me
even
a,
be
give
home
me a
yet.
study plus intelligence roll, because that's really complicated math based on holding.
How?
Well, because it could point in that direction, but you're talking one thin line and then like.
I'm just trying to get like, I'm not trying to triangulate completely. If the arrow is pointing south and all 3 of these addresses are north of us, then this is wrong.
Give me an intelligence plus study.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna have to rebuild.
think that was a really smart idea. Thank you for getting
1.
that info. Just so we're all clear, if we perceive this lead and line of thinking, we get into treacherous territory.
Well,
And
Someone's trying to kill her.
I'm all for it, as what's right and what's wrong is pretty black and white. I just want to make sure the stakes are perfectly clear.
that's fair.
Yeah.
If there's someone within the organization that's doing this, then that needs to be dealt with.
Can I
Hank,
stay with you?
somebody is trying to unravel your enchantment.
Ooh, can I ward it?
You
I
may
get
make
that
a
quiche
magic
thing, though.
plus warding plus potency. Now, keep in mind, if you want to counter this spell, you need to do so right now. There's no subterfuge. You can attempt a subterfuge roll afterwards, but like there's no hiding your magic if you counter it.
2 successes.
Okay. They got 5 successes.
Oh,
So you start doing magic right there, then and there to hold on to your spell, and then your compass ages and turns to cracks, turns to dust.
no take backsies.
That's fine.
What just
We got a
happened?
general direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lead that we were already intending to follow, and I'll take a step back from Hunter.
Okay. Well, where are we starting out?
And Jake, he did not use a room to do what he just did.
Blue Bloods?
So I'll ask you after.
So, from here forward, we are now not going against PLEB, but the handbook has now been thrown out the window.
I mean, I figured that
Okay.
earlier.
I think I
will-
have one in the back. You need another one.
We definitely do not anymore. And I'll kind of put a hand on your shoulder. All right. Where to first?
That way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take her to my house. I mean, are you guys doing more tonight?
They're going out for drinks.
I mean, we're on the clock.
Well, then don't go out for drinks. That's really, really bad for them. You're
We're-
going to a bar.
Well, I figured we would go follow this lead now, not go to the bar anymore.
Oh,
I mean, if you want us to not try to find the person that tried to kill you.
I mean, without the compass, I don't know.
So,
Agent,
hold on. When I did the roll to see if any of those addresses were in the directions of anywhere.
Inconclusive because all of their houses were not where it was necessarily pointing, but they also were here less than an hour ago.
Okay, then I'm confused with how this works then.
It was pointing at the necromancers,
Right.
but the addresses that he gave you, like, it's inconclusive because they were not at home per se.
Okay. But it sounds like you're also saying that it's inconclusive because they were here, and so the compass was confused because they were here?
No, but like it didn't point towards their houses, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't mean it wasn't them.
Sure.
It just wasn't pointing towards their houses. That's what I mean by inconclusive.
Okay.
I'm going to Google the address of Blue Bloods,
Okay.
and from where he pointed, does it vaguely seem...
No, Blue
Okay.
Bloods is east.
Darcy, if it's any consolation with the insurance money, you could build more shelves to hold more. It's an expansion opportunity.
I needed more shelves.
I will reach into a coat pocket, pull out my nice business card holder, and I'll pop it open, take my business cards out, put them in my pocket, close it, and then just hand it to you.
Her eyes like go really big. This is really nice. It's
Where
good
to?
quality.
I think we only have one direct lead, unless
Mhm.
either of you know a good necromancer hangout. I mean, not that you'd want to tell pleb agents. I totally understand. So apologies there, but
I mean, at this point, I think
Pleb might be the problem.
I mean, I don't think any of us are unaware of that.
Not anymore, at least.
I think I do need a drink now.
we really shouldn't be on the clock if we're going to be trying to gather information there anyways. So maybe quote unquote off the clock for a drink is not a bad choice.
Buddy. So, you know how we're going digging through those 3 dead guys?
Yeah.
They all 3 of them were logged in a complaint, internal affairs complaint, for getting into a physical altercation with a woman at Blue Bloods. But all of the details are HR protected, so they're all in paper copies. Shit.
paper, the bane of damn analog.
Analog files. Who does this shit?
It just came to me. There's this rumor recently about a fight breaking out of Blue Bloods. I don't know exactly who was involved, but I mean, connection?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's time we
That's my mind.
observe and just see if we can be in the right place at the right time.
Would
You guys want to go for a drink? I look at you two.
Up to you.
sure.
I didn't lose all my belongings. So.
It's kind of a
Whatever-
smug bar.
whatever you need.
No, I think that's. I want to know who did this. We'll take all their things.
Okay. Hunter, I don't mean to volunteer seats in your car.
It's a
Oh, I have a car.
I mean, yeah, I drove too. I drove here. So
I could ride with you.
sure.
And I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like, but you guys kind of scream cop, and so maybe if somebody's there who's not, that
It-
might help.
But is it a cop
Yeah,
bar?
just be aware it is a cop bar. Just a heads up.
We're 2 ladies off the street just trying to find a drink, right? we could do that.
I might avoid you saying the phrase off the street, but okay.
We might also avoid you coming in with us.
We should definitely avoid that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Like, some people there might have seen us with you in pleb, but like,
Oh, well, then maybe we shouldn't go in. We wait outside?
I mean,
We just go separately.
how does this phantasm work?
It's an illusion.
All right. How strong is that?
It depends on how many successes you get. So you could keep casting, spending energy, and like rack up a whole bunch of successes, but
How do I regain energy?
so for witches it regains over time, sleep, eating.
And what's the rate for that?
So every normal filling meal would be 1 energy, and every night's of rest would be 1.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Now you've been sloppily casting magic. Keep in mind, the more aspects of a ritual that you put together, so like with the compass charm, if you would have like set something up to represent the necromancer and then like, you know, like sympathetic connections, you could have reduced the energy cost.
Well,
You did it fast, so
okay, we should talk about that because that's not something I was so aware of.
Well, I'll go upstairs and change
Right.
into more street clothes, I guess.
Bag.
Yeah.
So, Cole, how
I'll
comfortable
stay
are you
outside,
going
yeah.
into the cop bar? And how good are you at schmoozing? I want to see what these guys know, if they see anything. How's the bartender feel? Stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not an agent, but I do speak to people at the water cooler.
Okay, people don't call it the water cooler.
I'm just what angle do we take here?
We're 3 cops after work, just,
Blowing off steam?
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we're pissy that we have to deal with non-pleb people.
And we're showing up late, so we had to work overtime. More busy.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get a little bit of sympathy.
From what I've heard, people really don't like working late.
No, they don't. They really don't.
I've never figured it out.
People have lives.
Those faces right there.
Okay.
I like that we were in one shot for that.
Well then, I think it's time for a drink.
All right.
So you guys go to Blue Bloods?
Yeah.
And you guys go with?
Yep.
Okay.
Separate cars.
Separate cars. You arrive at Blue Bloods. Jake, give me a wits plus composure.
Wits plus composure. I do have danger sense that adds if I'm about to walk into an ambush.
Yeah, roll that too.
Joy.
So as we're driving over, be like, so should we? How should we? Like, are we going in? Should we go in? Because I mean, yeah, I think we should go in. Just make it like
It'd be
we're.
easier to have a drink that way.
That's true.
And no one's saying you have to turn into a rat while you're there. Just be a human. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
We'll take a look around. We might stick out a little because I think we won't read as law enforcement, but that might get some, some attention, and then maybe that'll enable us to talk to somebody. I don't know.
Okay. I like
I'm
it.
not very good at this flirting thing, but you seem like you could handle it with them big ol' eyes, so.
I turn on the aw.
as you pull into the parking lot, sorry for
Nope, you're fine.
using this
That's-
name. No, I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
that specifically. You see Helena's motorcycle. Helena is the avatar of the goddess Hel, who is the Hades of your pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot think of a single good reason why she would be at Blue Bloods.
As we pull up, there is an audible from the back seat. Oh no.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do we need to not go here?
We should rethink. Do you guys see that? And I kind of just grab your heads and point them towards the motorcycle.
I mean, you could have pointed.
I mean, the motorcycle is just a motorcycle to you. I mean, like, it's kind of ostentatious, but...
Okay, so somebody has bad taste.
You know who has the worst taste? Who that belongs to? Helena.
And that
Ex-girlfriend?
is...
Worse.
Ex-in-law?
Sister.
Cousin, technically.
Sister, cousin, it depends on how you look at it.
Well, you're not an avatar. You're just an invoker. It's
Right.
Baldur's cousin.
Yeah. I'm getting there. So I get my power through grants from Baldur.
So you're not pretty, someone else makes you pretty.
I mean, that's a stretch.
I mean, an ugly person couldn't become an invoker of Baldur. For-
Just let me live
Yeah.
my mental... Okay, I'm tracking now.
I'm a smooth talker, and by the graces, I am arguably golden tongued.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Gold is very flexible.
are you saying
It's a
that
soft
the
metal.
anti-you is here?
The anti-me would be another human. There's something to be said about a god being in that bar. That does not need to be in there.
Oh,
Like, an actual god?
An avatar is a fraction. So, like, if you think of a god as being a full body, an avatar is a finger puppet stuck into reality.
Finger puppet. Suck it reality.
Not
Name of my band from high school.
Big puppet of reality.
So it's literally a god sticking like their pinky into reality, and then like as much as you can do with the pinky.
Looking around.
Hell herself isn't in that bar. However, a piece of her is. Not a representation of her, but a piece of her.
Does hell deal with necromancy?
Yes.
She is a goddess of the underworld.
Yes,
What
she
are the
is a goddess
chances
of
that this not ex-girlfriend slash sister slash avatar person is more involved in this?
I hadn't considered that before. The chances aren't zero. Why would she want meddling in PLEB business? And can I like go back and think of any reason she might? Any recent doings of Asgeir and Balder?
You haven't done anything to piss off him.
I haven't done anything to piss off Hell. I mean, she doesn't like Balder, but she's the only one that doesn't like Balder.
Well, and it's less that she doesn't like Balder as much as during Ragnarok, Balder will escape from her realm.
Mhm.
So it's like she's pissed off at something that he's prophesized to do in the future. You know what I mean? Like it's not like she hates Balder as much as like they are. You know, it's like Loki and Odin. They're brothers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, but they're also kind of like at odds. It's all petty god bullshit.
And I could never say it like that.
Yes.
They don't have any bad blood right now. He is prophesized to escape her clutches.
And from Balder's perspective, Loki kills Balder, sends him to Hell. Hell is Loki's daughter, so Balder would probably be more pissed at Hell than Hell at Balder.
Yeah. In fact, Balder dislikes her more than she will dislike him. No, she shouldn't be meddling.
And you were saying that it's an avatar, not Hell herself.
Correct. The gods are almighty divine beings. The avatar would be the equivalent of you just sticking your finger into an unopened pack of water bottles.
So in a roundabout way, Sartre was right. Hell is other people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm deleting your email.
I don't want to nervous.
It would be a bad idea for me to go in there. I don't know. There's something to be said, though, about you guys meeting some info.
Somebody knocks on the. You guys are there. Are you guys just watching them sit in their car?
Probably. I think we would have gone in.
We're
We're trying not to pretend like we know them, right?
there you go. Yeah, so we gone inside.
So
like, oh, yeah,
a
there they
gentleman
are.
in a tuxedo knocks on the window of your car.
You have a window.
Hello.
Hello.
Lady Hell is expecting you. Are you going to be much
Okay.
longer?
Just a moment. Oh boy.
Are we gonna die
Was that a good
tonight?
idea?
We?
Am I okay?
Pause on this. You guys walk into Blue Bloods.
Yep.
Just think of like what's that country western bar that we went to
Maverick?
one time on Broadway and
I was
Cole?
thinking the
Maverick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone now.
But it's just kind of
He's
like
talking about
it's just
that.
vaguely country western,
Yeah,
but still modern.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, so it's just like, you know, and it's filled with like, it's kind of died down because people have gone home for the day. But there is a woman sitting by, it's not, you've never been here before, but you guys will know immediately. There's not usually a fireplace filled with blue flames in the corner. There is. And then there's a woman sitting in a very elaborate chair with her feet on the back of a man in a tuxedo on all fours, using him as a footrest.
We should go say hi to her. Is this like pay respects hi? Like avert your eyes for a minute. Okay. We approach her respectfully.
Like,
Wow, you pardon us. You look very important. Like we should, pay our respects to you before we.
Oh, you know Paula.
Do I know Paula?
Paula is the avatar of Apollo who taught you your oracles. She was your mentor.
Okay. Yes, I owe many
How the
things.
fuck is she?
Good. She doesn't share too much with me.
Oh, no. I guess that would be true. Can
This
I
is my friend.
help you? I'm waiting on a piece of shit who isn't coming inside. I sent somebody to get him, so...
Okay, we just wanted to say hi, and
Well,
you're
sit,
really
sit.
gorgeous. Oh,
Would you like something to drink? I can get it for you.
yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love. Yeah. What? Martini?
She hooks a finger under one of her minions, pulling him down while he moans in ecstasy as she digs her fingernail into the bottom of his my friends want a martini. And you? Also, 2 martinis. And then she kind of pushes his face away and
Can
he
I-
goes to go get it.
Can I also have sat in between you and her, and I'm trying to make sure your hands stay over there.
Oh, I know better.
Okay, good. But
Do you?
I don't know where the line is yet.
First time for everything.
Not her.
Sorry.
Maybe the minions.
Roll willpower.
That's what you get.
That's a 4. Let's see.
Dude,
You took my metal dice.
You do.
You can.
Swedish chef.
This one.
they are Nordic.
Okay, so that's there. 1 success.
So you're fine. You can control yourself, but anything she has is incredibly valuable. Because you got to remember, an avatar is the closest thing to a god you will ever encounter in your lifetime.
I start eyeing the minions for anything that they might have, but understanding I'm battling between convincing myself that hospitality is in effect right now versus
I mean,
nah.
it's not her realm.
Exactly.
It is a public place.
Exactly.
And Asgear is not here.
Okay. Again, I definitely sat in between them. That's fine. And every time she takes her hands out of her pockets, I go, oh no, let's put those back in there.
Aren't your hands cold?
Oh my goodness.
So,
Just the minions
what are
and
you
not
guys
me,
up to?
her.
As soon as the butler says that, I roll up the window. Well, there goes that. I have to go inside. And
And you think, but you said that just she hates you, so we should be, or you hate her. We should be okay, right?
you guys should be fine, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going into an uncomfortable situation.
I
And
don't want to see the avatar.
you do?
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
I'm terrified.
Something you don't see online every day.
That's fair. All right.
I mean, the closest you have is maybe the avatar of Steve Jobs.
And he is so arrogant.
Avatar of Bill Gates isn't much better.
Do you want to know me or do you want to not know me?
I'm sorry, what?
I said I gotta know now. Do we know each other or do we not? She probably already knows, but
If you don't come soon, she'll punish me, which I don't mind, but I'm supposed to not like it.
If this bitch is coming up to the window knowing that we're coming here, she knows that we know each other.
yeah, she does.
I don't think we should lie to this. What? Unless we absolutely need to.
No, you're
I'm
right.
gonna keep a cell phone in my hand.
And I get out of the car and I'm first one up to the door.
You walk in, there is no bouncer, as the bouncer is just
Currently a footstool.
no, he's just kind of at the bar, kind of staring at Helena, and you see Thea and Darcy sipping martinis, sitting to Hel's left side.
Let's keep putting her other hand back in that pocket.
Doing my best to casually walk up to the bar to order.
I will go acknowledge Helena first before I go to the bar.
Asgear, dear Asgear, you came.
Yeah.
Been waiting all night. These fine ladies, wonderful.
Indeed, they are.
Whatever you want, darling, I'll get it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Come, sit.
Oh, all right.
Stirring my
And
wallet.
as you
You look tired. She kind of leans over to the one who came and got you. That took entirely too long, and she will rip your earlobe off and kind of like put it in her mouth. You know what he wants?
Oh, cool.
Sue, what would you like, darling? Shirley Temple, Diet Coke,
Boulevardier?
Boulevardier. I like it. And for your
I
friend?
gotta look that up.
Doesn't drink.
It would make sense. And you get nothing.
None for great convenience.
Soon, a bottle of golden, slightly glowing liquid is put in front of you as she has purchased for you a bottle of ambrosia.
I don't mean to be rude, and I sincerely apologize if this comes out that way. Are there any ties with this?
No, you just look like you could use a top-up.
Okay.
So for every glass, there's about 4 glasses in this bottle. Every glass is an energy.
Okay.
Ooh,
I will
mommy.
drink 1 glass right now.
So if anyone else wants some energy, you could also, if you feel like sharing, and then she brings you whatever it is you ordered.
So I started with none.
You
It's
should have.
max 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
I should have had
start with
everyone
10?
roll a d10 to determine the
Oh.
max starting energy. That's my bad.
7.
Including you, because you have an energy based on your
Energy?
rapport.
Oh.
Based on your rapport score, you have a energy pool.
So I started. So wait, how does that work? Like,
You could have started at max. That's fine.
no. I'm genuinely curious. So like, is it?
So
Is
you
your
have-
max 10?
So potency is 10, and
Right.
you add your magic stat to that pool.
Right. Okay. And you're saying the dice roll would have been like for the scene what we would have started with.
Just at the start of play.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Okay.
My max is 15.
Okay.
And I rolled 2.
You could just drain some cell phones.
True.
If you have wasting.
I might need to.
Just carry around battery packs for him.
I'm sure you're curious as to why I've been waiting here for you.
surely
I made sure that a case came across your desk very recently involving some rabble rousers. Seems like too much of a pun.
Rats.
Well, yes. Someone is fucking with the Nether, and they are in your organization, and I want it stopped. I would go straight to your daddy, but he doesn't like hearing from me very much. I give birth to all the ugliness in the world, and he's so very petty.
he's so beautiful. I also would like to see this sickness cut from my organization.
Splendid.
Do you have any insights to offer? It's always worth asking.
Now, anyone here, if you need to ask anyone any questions, I'm sure they would be happy to oblige.
Excellent. Well,
Bouncer.
bouncer, bartender.
Anyone that looks particularly deathly.
Don't let me interrupt anyone's fun. I will go start. And I will get up, do whatever, like, not bow, but acknowledgement of respect, and I'll just go to the bar.
Flourish.
Do you have any insight as to which internet provider I should go with? I understand that Cox is just the kind of like the normal standard, but is there any third parties you would suggest, or should I just stick with the known? I live in the foothills. I have a little chateau up there. I like to be close to all the Balder.
Oh,
You know,
I think Comcast is going to be your best option right now, but I have it on decent authority that fiber is going to be there in like 5 years.
any insights as to solar energy? Is it worth it?
Not without battery.
And I can just tell you're chomping at the bit. So here, she reaches into her cleavage and she kind of moves like a coin with a skull on it. Oops. And it drops it. I probably will never see that coin again.
I chill.
It's gone.
There wasn't even a clink for it to hit the
Yeah.
ground.
Well, because we can't see when you do stuff unless we're
I was gonna
actively.
say, so I've got, what is it?
Sleight of hand.
I have sleight of hand, fast reflexes. Yeah. So do I need to roll anything for that?
No.
Okay. Yay.
She purposely drops it so
I know,
you could
I
steal
know.
it. Yeah. Question. I know you classically don't care for PLEB. If he fails, should I skin him or bury him in cement? What did you think would be more appropriate?
Skin.
I think he would make a wonderful, couch cover.
I mean, I believe in reformation. I think that anybody can come back from bad choices. I don't know him from Adam, but I don't want to describe. I don't know. I don't want to, paint everybody with the same brush, I guess.
Skin him.
But I trust your judgment, whatever you decide. I mean, why do you not like him very much?
Oh,
You mad at him, or- Oh, okay. So then, yeah, no need to go all the trouble of skinning someone.
But he fails me.
How what?
If he fails me. I mean, it's still up in the
Okay. Yeah,
Doesn't that mean he's just more indebted to you?
I think he's been thoroughly warned. So, you know what the stakes are. Cool. My hands are clean, I think.
I was at the bar.
The bartender and the bouncer are there kind of staring in hell's direction. Yes? Can I help you?
Yeah. Can I get a 7 and 7s, please?
Sure. Yeah. 7 and 7s. And like the bartender starts making that for you.
What's in that?
He puts a full glass down on the counter.
Is it?
Ew, really?
What's it, 7 and 7?
It is.
Yeah, that'll be normal price for cocktail.
Okay. And I pull out a card, pull out my,
Usually.
set it down.
Yeah, would you like to open a tab?
Yeah,
Scotch.
please. And Rumplemans. So, been crazy lately. I'm just gonna start using my socialize and just start bullshitting with the bartender.
Are you doing persuasion or are you trying to sound like... So socialize is fitting in with the vibe of the place. Persuasion is trying to get information.
So I'm trying to fit in first and build rapport and
I would say
sense of trust.
socialize is not necessary. This is a cop car,
Mhm.
so you're already in this in-group. Socialize would be for an in-group that you... Like
Okay.
if you were to go to a biker bar or like a fancy state dinner or something like that. That might
Okay.
be more appropriate.
So basically, I'm just trying to bullshit with the bartender, get
Do you
his.
come here often?
Not really, for like special events and things
Yeah,
like that.
retirement parties,
Yeah.
promotion things. So you come here when you have to. So the bartender probably recognized you. So I mean, what's up, here? You never called me.
I didn't.
I don't mind. Why would you call me? Would you like a refill?
Oh, I meant to. Oh, sure.
It's empty. You didn't drink any of it.
Wait, where did my drink go?
I don't. No, you drank it. Hell leans towards you. Hank goes like, "This is going to be hilarious."
Are you? Is he actually drinking? Just doesn't realize, or are you just drinking?
No, he will never be able to get a drop of liquid in this bar. I told him nothing for him.
She really fucking hates him.
Well, I mean, he is
Oh.
on the clock.
That's
She's the daughter of Loki. Although she gave birth to most of the monsters of Norse mythology.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Refill?
Sure. No, I'm just. They got me moving to internal affairs, and I've never had a caseload like this. That's gonna stay on the down low.
Obviously. What is internal affairs? Is somebody in trouble?
That's the thing. I don't know if anyone should be. I'm not gonna get to punch out for days. I mean, a little bit of
If you've been
overtime.
drinking them that fast. I don't know if I should keep serving you.
Just putting
Let's
it to my
go.
side. It's over there, so I don't think about it for a little bit. I shouldn't put him away that fast.
Are you here about that fight?
Yeah.
Another guy from IA already stopped in to talk to us about it. Apparently, it was just some kind of So Sasha, she's been dealing with these dudes for a while, and so like when the confrontation broke out, like I don't really think it was on her. I mean, you know how like cops can be, like
Yeah.
she's a woman in like a government field, so like I don't really think it's like her fault. You know what I mean? But like she definitely put him down. That's for sure.
Did they multiple? Hey, I didn't see that in my case file.
Yeah, it was 3 dudes. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I don't know what started the fight, but they kept saying something to the lines of like, you and your sisters are done for. We're going straight to the top. Something like that. Like it was some kind of internal power structure. I assumed it was over like something.
That's crazy. I only had one of those names, but they started it and she finished it, right?
Yeah, she put him right down.
Well, good for her.
Sasha, Donna, and Lucy are the 3 agents.
But this was
No,
Sasha
Huey,
specifically.
Dewey, and Louie are the agents.
No,
Yeah,
these
these
are
are the
3
3
other
necromancer
agents.
agents, or the 3 agents that
They're the 3 agents who looked into this case.
Yeah.
Unprompted.
But Sasha specifically is he's talking about.
What that's more help than I've gotten in the past day with pouring over these files. I mean, no one does paperwork. Paperwork's an art.
I vomit in my mouth a little bit.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of paperwork. I got it.
I know. There's a certain art form to it. You ever see Sasha act like that before?
Sasha doesn't come in here much. I was kind of surprised to see her, if I'm honest. Like, I know of her. Donna and Lucy come in sometimes, but, like for like a bachelorette party or something like that.
Yeah. And none of them are the trouble starting types.
Well, no. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you agree, or yeah? Can I
Make a manipulation plus empathy or subterfuge
manipulation plus subterfuge?
or empathy.
None.
And you don't catch the subtlety.
Okay. Can I then just like steer the conversation to have him to persuade him to just tell me all of the Huey, Louie, and Dewey stories that have happened recently? Because I assume they're more.
Those guys come in here all the time.
Mhm.
They've never really caused any trouble before. You know, like they know the consequences.
But have they? Or I guess I'm gonna pry further and ask if he's overheard any other conversations.
No, I mean they're pretty normal guys. You know, like real straight laced, friends of the community. You know.
All right. And any other fights?
I mean, not with PLEB. I mean, like normal people fights.
Mm-hmm. Can I just trouble you for a glass of water? I'm gonna wait on that refill,
Yeah, sure.
and I'm gonna try to drink it.
Empty.
That's good. That's real good. I like that. It's fun.
If you're thirsty, I could spit in your mouth, Askir.
Ooh.
I will thank the bartender, close my tab, tip wonderfully, and then
Good. Good. It wasn't his fault.
as I'm getting up from the bar, I will head back to everybody.
Did you find out anything hellacious?
I sure did. We have much to go on.
Okay.
And with that, we'll see everyone in the morning.
Do you want to? Well, we're all in the.
Oh, I couldn't possibly interrupt the party. I'm gonna go sort everything out, and I'll see everyone. What time is it now? Like midnight?
It's late, yeah.
See everyone after a full rest, say noon tomorrow.
Noon?
I mean, I don't know you, but cool.
We go in. I go in at 8.
7:30.
All right, 8 it is. And then you two, whenever you please, we'll be in touch.
Who are you? Did I tell you somebody tried to burn down my shop?
Somebody tried to burn down.
It was very rude.
Yeah, it was rude.
Mm-hmm.
I know a good fake contractor.
That would be wonderful. Yeah. Happy to keep it within the.
What are you doing with your soul after you die?
Well, so far there's this confectionery man who's been interested. He makes really great chocolates, but
You're
I'm
not hungry, are you? She
Oh,
holds up a bowl of peanuts and there's just a chocolate in the middle of the peanuts. That's odd.
that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, where's my willpower? And composure?
I'm studying you. Can I give her an extra dice?
4.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Look it up.
Oh, you don't want that.
Throw it into the fire.
Yeah.
This little screen.
There was a stroll in there.
But yeah, I'm just, just trying to make a living as a pack rat in this town. It's
You're a shifter.
couldn't she tell that from?
She's being polite.
Yeah. Yeah.
You left?
Yeah.
Now that the humans are gone, we can all let our hair down.
As I was leaving,
I'll
I
shake my
definitely,
hair more.
touched your shoulder and touched your shoulder as I left. Just to like,
Wait,
There's other humans around us, though, right?
The bartender.
The bar?
This is a vampire-owned bar. Isn't that ironic?
I knew he was too hot.
It's like right on your wedding day.
No, every drink they serve here, the pleb agents are slowly drained of their life force. It's a great scam.
Well, I should stop coming here.
Idiots. Are they ever going to learn anything? I
Yes,
mean,
vampires all.
Oh no, I mean Arcturix that we just got tonight.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh,
That's why I insisted on ordering them.
thank you.
I mean, when
And
people feel
stopping
really
the
entitled.
young Balder from drinking anything served by the bar. Don't tell him.
Oh, you do have a little soft spot.
Stop it, or I will burn you alive.
He might enjoy it.
Won't
Yeah.
you?
You know, I'm on the fence about
he
that
does
one.
it.
Down that?
Vampires? I guess blood. I should have fucking known.
Well, so keep in mind, vampires don't have to drink blood. Drinking blood is... It's the difference between drinking from a, dropper. Like, they can slowly suck your life force just being around you.
Mhm.
Popping a vein is like gorging yourself on fine champagne. It's very pleasurable. It feels good, but they don't need to drink blood to survive.
Hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, apparently.
Fun fact, vampires are not native to this plane.
That makes sense.
I feel like I knew that.
Yeah, it was a pathogen that was brought over by somebody from an alternate reality, and they've kind of proliferated backwards through time. It's a whole schmozy, schmancy, fancy thing.
Vampdemic.
Huh.
And your friend?
I'm sorry.
I don't know his name.
Oh,
Don't worry, the humans are gone. You're
Franklin.
safe. Hello, Franklin.
Mildly scared face.
Does he look like you?
No, he just looks like some guy on, he literally looks like some guy, on Zoom at a computer desk.
Okay.
But that's not at all what he is.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have looked like Tom when we met.
I grab your phone. Hey, listen, what did you do to my phone earlier?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't do anything to your phone. What are you talking about? I would
What
never do anything to your phone.
Liar!
Did he do something to your phone?
Yes, he.
How do you
tried-
even know this gentleman across the way?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
damn it! You're right. I don't know you. Here is your phone back. But if someone were to have done something to my phone, I would find them and burn them.
And I can promise you that if anybody were to have done something to your phone, it would only be for a matter of safety for all of us.
Okay.
Plus, you don't have any dirty pictures on your phone.
Yeah.
Franklin, not helping.
Hey, Cole, do you think if you put me on the ground, she'd step on my screen? I
Okay.
can get you a new phone.
You're going in the pockets.
That's quite a sidekick.
Ooh.
I'm so drunk. That's why I'm like, who knows what's going on?
I love it.
Um,
I mean, why do you think they serve ambrosia here?
I never really thought about it.
I did wonder why it was so readily available.
Well, it's not readily. It's incredibly expensive, but
That's true.
I don't know. I've been coming here a long time. I don't.
well, you see, I've been kind of in this on again, off again, kind of femdom thing with Hades, and he owns all wealth under the earth, so he is loaded. So I just call him whenever I need money. I'm like, you don't need your money. You want to give it to me.
That's a good gig. I like
It does sound like a good gig.
Persephone hates it.
I bet.
It's not like I'm fucking.
Destruction.
So now that the stinky, stupid human is gone, do you guys need anything?
I want to know
Just
who.
that he's not human. Or that he is human.
He's human.
He just has the favor of a god?
No. He made a pact. He has to grovel and bitch to get that power.
It made him really shiny.
Wait, you're not human?
I gotta keep.
I mean,
You look very human. Person I do not know.
Why are you pretending like you don't know them?
Shoot.
It was a plan we worked out before we came in when we thought it was going to be full of cops.
Oh, I'm a goddess, Doc. I knew that you knew that.
I'm
I
like,
feel silly now. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you attempting to lie to me? I thought you were just weird.
We are weird. That's right.
That's true.
That's
Well,
the right one.
I've heard that word associated with me quite often as well. But, we're trying to figure out who's trying to burn my place of business and kill my cousin and
I thought I had them, but then they fucked up my compass. But we know it's a necromancer.
Is it a necromancer?
Well, I mean, what they did falls under necromancy.
Could you just tell us who it is? Do you know who it is?
I'm not allowed to intermingle, especially with Baldur's little chess piece on the board.
But he's not here.
But you're
I
dealing
can
with
steal things.
3 women, sisters. Think Macbeth.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Weird sisters.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yes.
Gross.
And keep in mind, hags are always associated with one of the mirror realms. Necromancy.
Mm,
But I didn't say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, also, just by the way, stealing vampire bar, just careful, you know?
She's fine. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare. Look at this punum. Look at this punum.
Grab something.
There are a lot of you.
Shiny coaster.
Shiny coaster. Oh gosh. What? Is that for me? Damn. Goodness.
Well, I think maybe I do have to go in at 8 tomorrow. So maybe sleep might be a good idea. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but
And I prefer to use the facilities at home.
It's fine. Do you want me to step on your little phone friend before you go?
I don't think he
Leave him unfunctional?
I'm sure you can get a new cell phone.
I know, but then I'll be without him for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna be attached.
Can he come onto my phone?
He can't.
Franklin, if you're really attached to this, then
Oh god.
airdrop.
do we get to watch
No. Well, unless you're into that.
sometimes?
Have a good evening, my
I grab your hand.
We're leaving.
How would you like to spend the evening with a goddess?
Ooh.
Will I remember it in the morning?
Only if you want to.
Can I make that decision in the morning?
Sure. What is your pain threshold?
Pretty good deal.
What kind of pain are we talking? Pretty high.
Well, this phone, my place.
You can drive
And then-
yourself home, right?
As you say, you can drive the flame tornadoes out of the fireplace, fill the room, and all of the little henchmen, Hunter and that cell phone, so Franklin, are just good. Your Zoom call on your phone goes disconnected, and you feel the absence of your other.
I don't like this. You were offering to host people at your house?
I mean, I guess.
You want to have a house?
Slumber
I do,
party.
but I'm not used to being alone.
Oh,
Only if your buddy takes whatever he did to my phone off of it.
Can you do that?
I can manually.
Great.
Oh, that means I have to give you my phone, doesn't it?
You can watch it.
We'll just hold off for now. Let's go.
Okay.
Franklin appears on your phone with a high heel mark across his
I like that it's kind of like a tech addiction.
I'm back. I'm good. I'm good.
Ooh, you can make
Oh.
up the little Chanel. So classy.
Little CC. Oh, she got bloody shoes. I'm okay going home then.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I called you an Uber.
Thanks.
There's 2 Ubers outside.
I'm riding with her.
I'm just gonna leave Agent Green's car.
There you go.
You guys
Leave me
can drink
keys.
upstairs.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Be back
Very
in the morning.
lovely.
We don't drink and drive on this.
That's
show.
true. No, very good. Responsible.
And I think that's where we'll wrap up for now. Any questions, comments, concerns from the table before we end?
For the record,
Oh.
Yeah.
Asgear left, got home, and had a nice long conversation or expression to his thing that he's got set up for Balder.
So as an invoker, go ahead and give me a rapport roll. So
What's
just
that?
huh?
Oh, rapport.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be in trouble? In trouble. Baldur's like, you didn't fuck her? What are you thinking?
Get the upper hand.
You always fuck her.
1 success.
You get a text message from Bryson, the avatar of Balder. He goes, "You're good, bro."
Aww.
Oh, sick.
Time for my beauty sleep with my goat.
Goat.
So after I get that text, I go back and I do my skincare routine.
Hell a bitch.
Sucks.
Lame.
Face mask, eye things, the gloves that like make your hands all soft, the socks that do the same for your feet, hair bonnet, bed.
You're not gonna jerk off in the mirror, admiring yourself.
It's more of a morning thing.
Honestly,
Why do you think the gloves?
Stop.
And that's why it doesn't go until noon.
All right, so you're dotting.
Yep.
You guys are back at your respective houses. Are you
I
going
went to her
house?
place. Yeah,
Okay.
my
And then
place
you
got
go back
fired.
to your.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have video.
An upward video of a shoe coming.
Harder, mommy.
She cracked the screen.
There's when you hear the glass crack, there's this thing.
Goodness.
The heel went all the way through the power supply.
It was glorious.
Anyway, we're the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. We have patrons.
Buy Rio's book.
Yay.
My book is not horny,
Patrons,
but
we
you should be taking notes.
definitely.
Horny.
Patrons. Thank you for your patronage.
So much, our patrons.
You're-
Heart to you guys.
Yes.
It's here. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's close.
So
Taku, Arcana, Aaron Fox, Duke Relin, Rockoman, Daniel, Dreamlover, Sparky Beepo, and my mom.
Didn't
she
she
say
watch
that
the
she-
last
Yes.
5 minutes?
of each episode, right?
Oh no!
Okay, bye.
Eventually.